Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Garage Hammer Tactics. Okay, and today we found a guest from somewhere, being that we've only got 100 subscribers, but thank you for that. Keep them coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And today we introduce Ben to the channel. So,
hello.
Hey Ben, he's got a famous
thanks for having me. Yeah.
Look at that beard. Very hipster beard.
Thank you. Bit short.
That's what we're all about now. So today is going to be from a new mission from Book 9, okay? And it's going to be 3,000 points of Imperial Fists versus Word Bearers, which is a bit weird for me because I'm playing against my own army. Doesn't really tend to happen. So it won't be the Word Bearers you've seen previously on the channel, it'll be Ben's Word Bearers. I think you're doing an Army of Dark Compliance?
Yeah, Army of Dark Compliance. So yeah, it's got some militia to back them up. So you'll see that in the army list. But I think it's mainly because I haven't quite got a full 3k Word Bearers yet. But hopefully you'll have me back and when I've got full 3k Word Bearers. So. Yeah,
definitely. Hey, the reason we're doing this, we've invited Ben on the channel, is we were all meant to be, including Tom and Sean and everyone else, we were meant to be at an event in Southampton today, but due to COVID-19, that got scrapped. So we thought, well, we've all put Warhammer passes in with the wives, so we'll film a battle report. The mission is something Bastion. I can't remember.
Last Bastion, yeah.
The Last Bastion. There we go. From Mission 4 from Book 9, as I've already stated. And so we're going to go look into the armies. Okay, guys, and this is 3,000 points of Imperial Fists using the Stone Gauntlet Rite of War. So in the first one, we have the HQs. We have Alexis Pollux himself, the Crimson Fist. Okay, he is armed with a Storm Shield, a Mastercrafted Power Fist. He's got a Combi Melter, okay, and he has a 3-up invuln because of his Storm Shield. Okay, next to him we have a Master of Signal. The Master of Signal is armed bare bones, except he does have a plasma pistol. Hey, and next to him we have a Legion Champion. Legion Champion's armed with a boarding shield, a Paragon Blade in lieu of that axe. Hey, and he has a Melter Bomb, okay, and Artificer Armour. Okay, moving down we have the troops. Okay, we have our first squad of 50-man Breacher Squad. Okay, the Sergeant has a Power Axe, Artificer Armour, and Melter Bombs, and the unit has a Nuncio Vox. Okay, the next troop choice we have 10 Phalanx Warders. Okay, they have two of them are equipped with a plasma pistol. There are 4 power axes. Okay, the Sergeant has a Solarite Power Gauntlet, Artificer Armour, and a Melter Bomb. Okay, our third troop choice is again a 15-man Breacher Squad. The Sergeant has a Melter Bomb, a Power Axe, and Artificer Armour, and there's a Nuncio Vox in the squad. Okay, our fourth troop choice is our Legion Tactical Support Squad, all armed with Volkite Calivers. I think they're Calivers. It's the medium one. They're range 30, strength 6, AP 5, 2 shots apiece. You don't really tend to see those much on anywhere. Okay, moving on from that, we have our elites. We have an Apothecary detachment of 2 Apothecaries. They're bare bones with nothing attached, but they're just going to give Feel No Pain to my Warders and Breachers. Coming from there, we have a Box Dread, a Dreadnought with a Twin-Link Las Cannon and a Twin-Link Missile Launcher. Okay, from there, we have 3 Quad Mortars. They are armed with the standard frag shells, and then they're also armed with it's either the Splinter or the Shatter shells, the ones that are anti-tank shells. Okay, coming from there, we have our heavy support slot. Our first heavy support slot is a 7-man Missile Launcher Squad. Okay, they are armed with flak missiles, hey, and the Sergeant has an Augury Scanner. I should point out both the Apothecaries also have Augury Scanners. Should have mentioned that earlier. Hey, our second heavy support slot, we have 2 Predators. These Predators have got the Predator autocannons and 2 las cannons on their sponsons, but apart from that, that's all they've got. Our third heavy support slot, we have our Vindicators. The Vindicators both have Power and Machine Spirit. Okay, and that's it. They don't have Dozer Blades, even though they're armed with them. And finally, we have our fast track slot, which is a Lightning Primaris Strike Fire. Okay, slightly different to the way people like to use them. This one has 2 sets of Kraken Penetrators, then a set of autocannons, as well as las cannon. It also has all the usual sons, so the Servitor that gives them Tank Hunter, the thing that gives them Strafing Run for +1 ballistic skill. Okay, all the usual things you'll see on a Lightning. Hey, and that's the list, gents.
Everyone, this is 3,000 points of Armies of Dark Compliance, Word Bearers and Militia. The Warlord is Zardu Layak. Unfortunately I don't have the model, not painted anyway, so I'm having this as a stand-in, but he is the Zardu equivalent, he is the Warlord. Then moving on, I've got a Praetor with his command squad, so he's got Artificer Armour, Digilasers, Iron Halo, Mastercrafted Paragon Blade and a Tainted Weapon. He also has Burning Law, which makes him a level 1 Psyker, and he'll be rolling on Biomancy. And then the third and final HQ choice is my Militia Force Commander. So he is pretty basic, but the provenances that he's taking are Alchem Jackers and Warrior Elite, which makes the Grenadiers behind him have +1 to their leadership, but also effectively stubborn in combat. So just behind him you've got 2 Grenadier troop squads, 17 men, just standard weapons and no upgrades. The Sergeant does have a power axe, however, for 5 points it's well worth it. Behind them is the las cannon heavy weapons team. They are a troops choice. They are accompanied by a medic, so a bit of feel no pain. Moving on to the word bearers troops choice, there is 16 word bearers with a sergeant with a power fist and artificer armor. Then round the corner to the Ashen Circle, who are still troops choices due to Zardu's special rule. The Iconoclast, which is the sergeant, has artificer armor, inferno pistol and a single phosphex bomb, and there's 2 power axes in each of the squads. There's 2 identical squads there. Moving round to the first fast attack, I've got my favourite unit, the Space Chickens or the Sentinels. I have 1 squad of 3 with autocannons and then another squad of 3 with las cannons. They should hopefully take out some of the Fists armour. The third and final fast attack slot is the Thunderbolt Heavy Fighter, has the 4 kinetic piercers and ground tracking auguries. Hopefully it's going to do some work. And then the final linchpin of the army is the Stormlord Super Heavy, has armoured ceramite and the Super Heavy command tank upgrade. And that's it, 3,000 points.
Here we are on this battlefield. It is a moon-based planet. Okay, we're not sure what kind of moon. We're not sure what point in the heresy this was, due to the fact that Leyak, at this point in the novels, Leyak and the Crimson Fist, Alexis Polos, have never actually faced each other in combat. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Okay, as we said before in the intro, we're playing the Last Bastion. Okay, and what that entails is we both need to get into this fortification here. Okay, if at the end of each turn, we're worth D3 victory points to the person holding it, and obviously contesting it, and the usual scoring and troops apply. Okay, we have the traitorous word bearers and their human scum allies. Hey, and you did some dark channeling rolls, didn't you?
I did some dark channeling, yeah. So the 2 lots of Ashen Circle are both demons, so handy to get 5 up invuln, but they are no longer scoring. And then Zardu and his troop squad in the middle have got Zealot, which they can't have it anyway because he's attached to them. And then in terms of psychic powers, so the Praetor rolled Life Leech and Smite, and then Zardu in the middle there, he's got Sacrifice, the normal summoning one, and then the Strange Flamer one, which probably won't get used.
Oh, Strange Flamer one that probably won't get used. Technical term there.
Technical term, yeah.
Hey, and then he's facing off against the Sea of Yellow and maybe some black. And I've basically gone for a standard fist deployment, be the wall, shields everywhere. And I've gone for a bit of tactical line side blocking, as we did roll off, and Ben did get first turn, unless I can sneeze the initiative.
Hopefully
or seize
not.
it, some people say. Yeah. So let's see how we do there. Okay then, so I got a 5, not quite enough. So, as we said before, mission from book 4, not book 4.
Book
from
9.
Yeah, book 9, mission 4. If you want to, for those of you who do have book 9, you can look it up. Okay, the secondaries are all the same as before. Slay the Warlord, yeah. Price of Failure. It's all to play for. Okay, we're going to come up with turn 1 of the Word Bearers and Dark Compliance Militia next. Cool, before we go into first turn, Ben forgot that the Space Chickens can scout. So
good start, yeah.
If you see them like slightly across the board earlier on than they should be, that's why.
Just going to move them up a little bit, I think.
Trying to
get some bit of line of sight on there, on Sam's nicely hidden stuff. So yeah, I'll do my scout. So a quick overview of the Dark Compliance first turn movement phase. Basically just bum rushed forward, trying to grab as much ground as possible. Everything that can move 12 has moved 12, so the chickens have moved 6 plus their 6-inch scout. I've got them right up to the centre of the board on both sides. The 2 Ashen Circle, now they're not scoring, have just kind of moved their full 12 up the board. Got a few dangerous terrain checks to take on the squad in the centre. The Zardu and his his motley crew have got up to the door, but we can't actually get into it this turn because, like a vehicle, you've all got to be within 3 of the door to be able to embark upon it. And the 2 militia squads have just kind of moved up in support, only moving 6, not really able to do much this turn. I might run them in the shooting phase. And then finally the Stormlord just moved 12. Unfortunately, it means I can only shoot once, so I only get the 15 shots, but it didn't have line of sight to anything, so it was
only 15
only
shots.
15 shots. Yeah. Hitting on 4s though, because it's militia, not Marines. But yeah, on to a bit of psychic phase. See if Zardu can summon some demons.
Don't forget your dangerous terrain checks.
I've got my dangerous terrain checks to do on the 5 Ashen Circle. Let's do those quickly now. Got some dice in my pocket.
Let's see these traitorous dice.
5 nice new traitorous dice. Oh, double 1s.
Oh dear.
Do a couple of armor saves. 1 dies, so lose an Ashen Circle.
That's what we like to see, even though I am technically a traitor myself.
There we go.
So beginning of the psychic phase, and we rolled a 2 for the amount of warp charge, which means I've got 2 deny the witch dice, and Ben, because of his psychics, has 5 warp charges. Yeah. Okay, so what's the first power you're going to do?
So I'm going to do a bit of summoning with Zardu. Is warp charge 3, so I'm probably just going to throw all 5 of my dice at it and hope for not a double 6.
And that's Malefic Demonology.
It is Malefic Demonology. So although normally on Malefic you get perils on any doubles, because Zardu is technically a demon, he only perils on a double 6.
So, where are you getting these demons from?
Borrowing them from you, Sam. The irony of it, I'm using Sam's own demons against him.
So the debut of my Demons of the Ruin Storm are going to be when I'm not using them?
Exactly that. Provided I get the power off. Let's have a go. So, looking for 3 4s. There is 2 5s and a 4. So power goes off.
Oh dear.
Only just.
Right, I can't even deny that because I need to get 3 6s on my 2 dice. So that goes off, nothing to do about that. So we'll, I believe it's within 12 inches
within 12 inches, 10 lesser demons.
So we'll cut back to where they've positioned and what upgrade he's given them. Dirty demons, he's using my own tactics against me. 10 lesser demons have appeared. And they have taken the Warp Scale Hide as their upgrade. Yeah. So they have a 3+ armor save. So they're essentially 2 wound Marines, which is, well, a bit nasty, but such is life. Definitely a tactic I like to use when I use my word bearers, so I can't really complain.
Yeah. It's probably worth pointing out that then they are old school Chaos Demon Codex style rules for the demons, not the 8th edition. So they don't have any of the +1, the 8th, book 8.
There we go.
Sorry. Speaking dirty 40k heresy. So they don't have any of the +1 toughness in the first turn or any of those shenanigans.
No, they are fearless though, which is nice.
Yeah. Just old school demons.
Cool. And that is that the end of your psychic phase?
That is the end of my psychic phase.
Happy days. We move into shooting phase.
We'll do the las cannons over here.
From my
space chickens. Going to draw a nice line of sight to the front of that Vindicator there.
Poor Vindicator. He is going to get a cover save.
He will get a cover save for sure.
Nicely done.
But let's start there. So I've got 3 shots. Looking for 4s because of the joys of militia. So that is 1 hit. So with the 1 hit, strength 9, front armor 13.
So 4s.
So 4s. Nothing. No dice. That was a 3. And then in terms of other shooting, I'm going to do my 15 shots from this. Only gets 15 because it's moved. So 15 from the Stormlord into the Breacher squad, straight in front of it. So I will.
So this squad here, not the Phalanx Warders.
Not the Phalanx Warders. I can't really see the Phalanx Warders, so straight through to the Breachers there.
Okay, no bother. We're needing 4s to hit, as it is only humans, and their ballistic skill isn't great.
So looking for 4s. All 8 hits.
Nice.
And then due to the sneaky stone gauntlet, it's strength 6, but the Breachers are toughness 5. So
they are toughness 5. Shields for days.
So 3 serene. So it's 1, 2, only 4. But they are AP 3, so it will be on the invuln save of the shields.
3 6-up saves for my Breachers, and then their Sergeant is the next closest model. So if I do pass any of these, then the Sergeant will luckily survive this. So we'll see what happens. Nope. Okay, so that's 3 dead. Okay, and then it goes on the Sergeant. So I need a 2+, as he does have Artificer armor. And look at that. Look at that nice garage.
There we
Could have done with that earlier. Okay, so that's 3 Breachers dead.
And then,
okay then.
The only other armament on the Stormlord is twin-linked heavy bolter on the front. So again, looking for 4s on 3 shots. Missed 1. So all 3 hit. Look at that.
Nice.
That nice little word bearer there. And then looking for 4s. So that is just the 1.
Just the 1, and it is again on the Sergeant, as he is the closest model, so come on, let's not get a 1. And we got a 5.
Oh, fine.
Happy days.
So next up on the shooting phase, I've got my Militia Heavy Weapons team, drawn a nice line of sight straight down through there to the Dreadnought hiding in the back.
Or Dreadnought.
Or Dreadnought.
Over here.
So got 5 shots from the las cannons. Looking for 4s, again due to the joy of militia. So I've got a mighty 3 hits. Pretty good.
That could be enough to do it, though.
Enough. So it'd be strength 9, front armor 12.
Yep.
So looking for 3s. That is 1 pen.
Ooh. And a 6 will do it.
6
I've
will
got
do
no
it.
save.
There's no cover save. So let's see what it does. 6.
And he blows up.
Boom. Goodbye, Dreadnought.
That is first blood, I believe.
Nice little word there. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, first blood, not a thing.
But box noughts are always they always have a strong place in my heart, but they do nothing. They die every game.
It's a shame. It's a shame. And then last shooting before any run moves from my side is going to be the my last lot of space chickens there. I'm just going to try and take a few of those missile launchers out. So
go for it.
We've got 2 shots each for the autocannons, hitting on 4s again. So it's a minute. Oh, that's a bit better. So 3 dice. So 3 hit. Looking for 2s though this time because they are not 7.
Yeah, and these are only toughness 4.
So 3 wounds. There we are. So 3 normal armor saves.
Cool. Let's see how we do. And I save 2, lose 1. It's not a bad first turn for the...
Not bad. Done a bit. I managed to take a few breaches out and take out that Dreadnought. So yeah,
cool.
Not bad. We'll do a few run moves off camera and then that's it.
End of Ben's turn 1. Something we forgot to mention earlier is he did in fact blow up my box dread, and this caused a wound on my Master of Signal. Not happy about that, but tape measure. Let's get that out of the way.
Happy days. Happy days. So
and, yeah. So talk about what you did
quick
run-wise.
roundup then. So a few runs. The Ashen Circle just trying to hide behind the destroyed Spartan there. The demons stumbled or shuffled forward. The militia behind them rolling a 1, almost pointless moving them. And then Zardu and friends just got slightly closer to the door, ready to get in their next turn. The Ashen Circle moved up to claim the battlements, although not actually score any victory points. And then the final militia squad just ran up further into the trenches. Yeah. So no assaults from me. So
easy pickings for my my gun line now. But we shall see what happens. Coming up to the Imperial Fists, turn 1. Here we are at the end of the movement phase for the Imperial Fists. Okay, we had a few movements. This breacher squad here with the champion have moved up closer so they can get in rapid fire range of these chickens. The chickens are only armor value 10, and I hit on 2s with my Imperial Fist because we love bolters. So we should do a fair bit of glancing damage. This breacher squad up here moved up as a sort of feint because there's a demon squad there, okay? And there's some Ashen Circle up here, and we're sort of being pushed out forward to act as a bait. Hey, Phalanx Warriors did a tactical retreat. Reason being is they don't quite want to get in charge range just yet. Again, I'm conscious there's a Stormlord and there's Ashen Circle, so we don't want dual charges. We just want can deal with one. I mean, Pollux should be able to make light work of those Ashen Circle, but we shall see. Plus, he's got Phosphex and the nastiness. Hey, the Vindicators sort of spread out a little. They kept in their squadron's coherency, and it was just so they were in range to shoot at any viable targets. And the Predators stayed where they were because they had a good field of fire against the other space turkeys. Missile launches, no change. They stayed where they were. And the Volkite Cavaliers, that's the one. They stayed in range because they've got a 30-inch range, so they've got a field of targets here. Look at all those nice bodies.
Good shots, good shots.
Yeah. So we shall see what happens at the beginning of the shooting phase when we enter the brutal firepower of the Imperial Might. So first things first, we've got this breacher squad firing in at the chickens with the bolters. We're going to do it in blobs of 10 as we have 25 shots. Some are in rapid fire range, some are not. So first 10, we're just looking for 2s. Hey, and they all hit. Happy days.
Ouch.
Next blob. Hey, 1-1. Okay, so far we're on 19 hits, and then we'll roll the last 5 dice. Oh, and then another hit. So, out of 25 hits, 23 hit the target. Okay, so that's 23 hits. Now we're fishing for some garages because we want them lovely wounds. Sixes. So, first one. It's 1-6.
Look at that garage there, look at that. There you go.
Look at that garage. Oh, hello. Look at all them garages. So that's currently 6 hits on you.
That's enough.
Is that enough?
Yeah, 2 hull points each.
Oh, wound.
Happy days.
Winner.
There you go.
Death by bolter fire.
some poor space chickens dead.
Missile launchers next, and there they can see those las cannons that took out their beloved ancient dreadnought, so they're going to look for some revenge. So I've got 6 shots, and I hit on 3s. So let's see how we do. Okay, so hitting on 3s. Okay, and we have 4, 5, 6. There we go. So 4 hits on the unit. It's not enough to kill them all. However, we're now looking for 2s. And that's 4 wounds against Ben's las cannon teams. These will double them out as they're only pitiful guardsmen for toughness 3.
My poor guardsmen. So they have we agreed 5-up cover save for loitering on the craters there. So looking for some 5-ups. So
good lord.
Save 3, look at that. And over that one over there. Here's a 6. So it does double 1 out.
And now the Volkite is going to take aim and fire at those Ashen Circle in the battlement. Okay, and we'll see how many of the fanatical word bearers we can set alight with our tomb guns. Okay, so we're looking for 3s. Should point out it's 20 shots, so I'm getting to roll this twice. So that is 8 hits so far. Cool, and that is really hot rolls. So that was 3 miss, that was 17 hits against the unit, and now so roll to wound, and we need 2s to wound. First 10, and that was 9 wound, and then we've got 10 minus the 3 that missed. Okay, and that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wounds against the unit.
Nice. Right, I got my 16 wounds from the tomb guns. We've worked out there's 5 before the sergeant, so yeah, here we go. So doing 5 at a time. So you're looking for 3s. Oh, lost 2. So now I have to do them 3 at a time. No. Yeah, 3 at a time. Oh, that's it. Lost 4 dead so far. Do them 1 at a time now, and then I'm on to the sergeant. So let's do it. Oh no. So 5 dead sergeant. Look at that, 6. Fine. Here we go. There we go. Yes, last one. Sergeant survives. That is cool. 5 dead though.
However, that is 5 that cause another 5 wounds for me to roll because I have deflagrate. 5 to go. 5 more wounds on the unit, and that is a further 3 wounds to caused.
On the sergeant first.
Come on, he should roll a 1 now.
So sergeant.
No.
Saved.
Yeah, and he's gone.
There he is. And the last one, fine.
So 6 out of the 10 vaporized. I'll take that.
Ouch.
Love my support squad with the Volkite. The second breacher squad are going to try and finish off that at the Ashen Circle. Okay, they've got 11 shots as the sergeant has a bolt pistol. Therefore, he's not going to be in range. Okay, so 11 shots hitting on 2s because of the Fist's abilities. Okay, and that is 1 miss. So that is 10 hits, and we're looking for 4s to wound. 6 wounds on the unit.
Looking for 3s because the sergeant's dead. So is 2 more dead there.
Leaving you with 1 guy remaining.
Ouch.
Predators, as you can see here, nicely Mars pattern. They've been modified slightly to look more Heresy era. Are going to be firing at his space turkeys to try and finish off that one. I can only see 2 of them though, so 1 will survive. Unlucky.
Let's go.
Right, so the first Predator is going to fire his autocannon. Bear in mind they didn't move, so they're going to fire all weapons. So I'm looking for 3s with my autocannon, strength 7, AP4. And that's all hit. What's your armour? 10?
10, yeah.
So I need 3s to glance. Oh, and I got 2 penetrating hits.
Pens, yeah. Can you blow it up?
No, I can't. Only AP4.
So that's just one space chicken dead.
Cool. Happy days. That was enough. And then the as it's 1 unit, the las cannons, or rather this 1 las cannon, is going to fire at that second space turkey.
Let's do it.
Oh, does it hit? It does. It needs 1 to do anything. It's a pen.
Yep.
And what's it going to do? Oh, it's just down to 1 whole point.
Okay. Then over to the next one, which I will get cover save from.
No, this one can't actually see you.
Oh, okay.
So that was, well, that was tactical error on my part. I should have started with this one first, but such is life. Yeah. Been received by the Master of Signal, and he has been told to rain heaven on from an orbital ship onto that squad with the demonic Leak located in it. And because the Nuncio Vox from this squad here can see that squad over there, he can use their line of sight to minus his ballistic skill to get that accurate firing. Okay, so scatter dice, and we'll see where it is we're going to go. and it goes back, and see how many dice it goes. 4, 1 inch. So that's going to be a hell of a disgusting
Bad
thing.
news.
But what we forgot is it's D3 blasts,
D3.
so we'll roll to
Let's
see
do it.
how many blasts we get. Oh, it's 3.
No.
Oh dear, look at that garage.
Oh dear.
Zardu Layak and his friends are about to have a bad day.
Bad news.
This artillery fire was incredibly accurate. We managed to get 33 hits on the unit. It's a bad, bad day for the word bearers.
3 direct hits on these poor word bearers here. We'll work out how many are going to be left.
Yeah, so to stop us from rolling so many dice and watching Ben's face like cower miserably as I roll every single 2+ that go in, we're just going to roll them off camera and then we'll come back to you with how many die. Well, that was a very satisfying dice rolling scenario. So if you look down at the squad, that's what's left. Zardu Layak, and he's not correctly dressed. He's not showing his 1 wound.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 friends left, and that was what's left after 33 wounds. You did tank some on your sergeant.
I did. Sergeant took some. Zardu managed to tank a few.
And then you looked out, sir.
Took a wound, and then, look out, sir. And that is all that's left. Cracking shooting by that master of signal, who you can't even see. He is hiding behind that smoke.
Got to love a bit of Nuncio Vox.
So, yeah, what's next?
I don't think I should fire anything else. It would be a bit deflated. So I've got Vindicators next, and I've got some quad mortars. Oh joy. So the Vindicators next, and they're going to try and eradicate some of those dirty demons that have appeared on this board, because we're Imperium and we don't like demons. Okay, so the first one is going to fire, so let's see where it goes first. So, and it's a hit straight off. That's nice. That's going to be a number of demons splatted, because I don't think you're going to get a cover save.
No, and then next one.
Cool, the next one is going to go...
Another hit. Okay, that's just down there.
These Imperial Fists are accurate with their fire today. That's 18 wounds on the demons. It's going to double them out, so Ben needs to roll hot with his 5-up invalid saves. Okay, so the first 9 here. Hey, and that is 1 surviving. So that's 8 hits, or 8 wounds, sorry.
Next lot.
Ooh, 2 ones. And that is for a total of 3 missing out of 19. That's 18, 17, 16 saves he needs to make. Okay, so it was actually 15, not 16. We can't do maths in this place. So 15 saves Ben needs to make now, or that unit is kaput.
So looking for 5s for the demon invuln. It's not looking good. That's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that is 1 dead demon squad, completely removed.
Happy days, and that's less stuff for me to worry about until he does it again. Quad mortars, which are all the way over there, are going to fire at this pesky las cannon squad here. I'm not going to double him out annoyingly, so he's going to have 2 wounds a pop. So I'm hoping I get a large number of hits in order to obliterate the squad and get the successful shooting I've had so far. So we'll see where it lands. Because of the Nuncio Vox in this squad here, seeing directly in, I'm going to minus my ballistic skill on whatever it is I roll. But let's have a look. So first one. Oh, and it's a hit. Oh dear. This dice is rolling hot today.
It is, yeah.
Okay then, so what we'll do is we'll do the barrage and tally up off camera how many hits we've got. Okay, so we tallied it up and we got 10 hits against the unit. Okay, so that's looking for 2s now because they are only toughness 3. Excellent, and we got 1-1, so that's 9 wounds against the unit. Now he does have a 5+ cover save for being in those craters. Barrage doesn't negate that. He does, because of this cheeky little medic over here, have feel no pain. Nothing I can do about that. Let's see how well he does.
Oh, it's pretty good so
Get
far.
my yellow dice away from your dirty dice.
There you go. So I've saved 4 so far.
Oh dear.
So looking for 5. Feel no pains.
Oh, that was incredibly hot roll in. So we still lose one single las cannon though.
1 las cannon gone.
The shooting done for this army, I believe he needs a leadership.
He does need leadership. Let's do that now. So 3 dice. Looking for, on a 10. I have got a super heavy command tank over there, so I can re-roll.
Is that within 24 inches?
24 inches.
Bit of an error on my part. I hit the stop button when I shouldn't have done, but we re-rolled it and he still got a 9. Now I said, taunting him, because I love to play word bearers, it's my favourite legion, that I would do the impossible and make the word bearers run, and I got laughed at because obviously everyone knows word bearers never run. And I made one run. I'm so over the moon about this.
So how far does he go? Jump troop, so 3 dice. He goes 8 inches backwards.
Cool. Bye, mate. Bottom of turn 1, end of the Imperial Fist turn 1. Okay, we've killed a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff missing where it once was on this side, which I'm really happy about because it means less of a blow when they eventually do hit my wall of shields. Okay, no one scored any objectives because no one's got into the fortification yet. Poor Zardu and his friends did try, and then they took a direct bombardment to the face. But, you know, that happens. Okay, so we're going to rejig, do the movement phase, and then we'll go to the Word Bearers and the Army of Dark Compliance, and indeed Ben's turn 2. Top of turn 2 and the Army of Dark Compliance movement phase, and the Thunderbolt came on for some much needed reinforcements for Ben's army.
Indeed, yeah.
Our Ashen Circle, he regrouped finally.
Just, yeah.
Oh, and now he's just loitering around. Okay, and what else happened, Ben? Take us for a talk through what happened.
So, happened next, the militia squad on the side there have pushed up out of their fortification network. Going to try and prevent the breaches from getting into the building if they can. The 2 remaining Word Bearers that were left after being decimated by the very accurate Master Signal have now gone into the building. Hopefully they'll still be alive to claim some victory points at the end of the turn.
At this point, we should probably talk about... So, we've been reading through the rulebook and we can't find anything that stipulates a rule in which if you've got a unit inside a building, can an enemy unit come in and assault that unit?
Yeah.
So, basically, you treat your fortifications as vehicles and you can't assault the guys inside a Rhino, you can only assault the Rhino itself. Yeah. We don't think that's very much in the nature of this mission because the idea is we're fighting for the control of this fortification and the first person in there would just win unless I blow it up. So we've gone for a bit of house ruling that we can assault it
through one of the access points.
Yeah, and you carry out close combat as normal. They get to overwatch if they can see us through the firing points, etc. Okay, if any of you do know a rule that lets you fight into buildings,
please let us know.
Yeah, please let us know. Let us know down in the comments because we couldn't find it anywhere. And we checked the old 7th edition rulebook, we checked the Age of Darkness rulebook, we checked this mission specifically. There's nothing in there. Anyway, that's tangent over. What else did you move?
Yeah, so Zardu's now joined the Grenadier squad for a few extra ablative wounds.
More pie plates for me.
More pie plates. Hopefully, maybe not this turn. The Thunderbolts come on, as Sam said, trying to take out some of those pie plates at the back. The Ashen Circle leapfrogged the blown up Spartan, going to mince up that Breacher squad stood in front. The Stormlord over here just moved round. It's got line of sight through to those breaches over there, but again, only got 15 shots. Praetor and friends have got out on the flank here, and I'm going to try a very, very long charge into Pollux and friends here. And then the last 2 remaining space chickens have just moved up. Not really sure what I'm going to do with those yet. So we're going to go on to the psychic phase very quickly. So
also roll to see how many charges you get.
I get 3, plus my 3 gives me 6. So Sam gets a mighty 3.
I get a mighty 3. Let's see if you summon some more demons for me for target practice.
I know. So I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for again 5 dice on the summoning again from Zardu, looking to summon some demons. So needing 4s. Goes off 3 times again without a perils.
Right, and I need 3 6s. It's unlikely this is going to happen. However, I got 2 out of 3.
Oh, not enough though. Not enough.
Oh,
so I get 10 more demons, and then the final act of the psychic phase, I'm going to cast Smite over here from my Praetor just onto Pollux's squad of friends. So
how rude!
Needing 1 4 does go off. So
really, I should have saved my Deny the Witch dice for that, but. Oh well, such is life.
So Assault 4, so hitting on 2s, it's Praetor. All hit.
Nice.
And then looking for 5s because you're toughness 5.
I am. Stone Gauntlet.
You can't precision strike with psychic phases, I don't think, so looking for 5s. For none. So
I'll take that.
Nothing. There we are.
The wall of the fist stood firm against the psychic powers of the wretched and traitorous. Okay, that is the psychic phase done.
Place the demons and then on to shooting.
First thing that's going through is the Thunderbolt, and he's going to fire his 4 anti-tank missiles at the Vindicators. So hopefully they are strength 6, but they are armor bane, so he could do some disgusting damage. They do hit on 2s because he's got augury scanners or whatever they're called. No, the ground tracking auguries. That's the one.
Let's give it a go. So looking for 2s. Oh, there's a 1. Never mind.
Oh dear.
So 3 hits. Let's have a look. So first one is a 13 on the front.
Yeah, so 6 plus 7. 6 plus
Glance.
7 is 13, so it's a glancing hit.
Second one is a nothing. And then a third and final one is a pen.
It's a pen.
1 pen, 1 glance. I don't think you're going to get any cover save from there.
That will take no cover save.
So 1 pen, 1 glance so far, and it's just snap shoot. So I've got a snap shoot twin link las cannon. No, twin linked. No, and then I've got the 2 auto cannons, snap shooting, but again twin linked. For 1, and then looking for a 6 for a glance. No. So just 1 glance, 1 pen. So we'll do the pen first. What does a pen do?
A 1.
1.
So I am snap shooting and I'm down to 1 whole point.
Oh, yeah.
It is crew stand or crew shaken. I can never remember which one it is.
So, fine. So
however, I've got power machine spirit, so I don't really care. He's going to have to do better than that if he wants to get through those vindicators.
That's it. Move on to the space chickens. We've got 2 last cannons at that one there again. So again, looking for 4s. For 1 hit.
Oh, that's about average.
We need 1 4. Nothing.
Oh dear.
No
was that
dice.
a 1?
That was a 1, yeah.
Oh dear.
No dice.
The Ashen Circle have decided they're going to ignite their hand flamers and light up this Breacher squad. 55 hits we measured out. 55 hits against the Breacher squad.
Plus the 1 melter.
Oh, no, let's not forget, they did get a melter shot from the guy at the back.
With his Infernus pistol.
However, he does need 6s to wound, as I am toughness 5, and I will get a re-rollable free-up save due to the fact that I'm in void hardened armour. So let's see how this goes. We're going to roll them off camera, as that's a lot of wounds to get through. All that rolling, it was only 8 wounds on the unit because of that toughness 5. God, I love Stone Gauntlet. Okay, however, the melter shot did go straight through, and the guy being the closest is my sergeant. So I'm going to try and look outside that shot because I don't want the sergeant to die. So on a 4-up, it's going to ping on to another dude. No, he's going to have to take it. That was a 1, and he's going to have to take it on his 6-up invuln. Is he going to do it? Oh no, a 2, still not enough. So the sergeant's now gone. 8 re-rollable dice. So 8, looking for 3s. Let's see if we can resist this wall of flame. Okay, and after all that, just the 1, which is re-rollable. Fine. And it's saved. So that just bounced off my shields, as it should be. But that was quite thematic, I thought. All that wall of flame, and he only killed the sergeant.
Happy to kill the sergeant, though, at least.
Yeah, that takes out all the sort of melee power in that unit, so it was a good call.
Next, we've got the Stormlord firing his 15 shots because he did move through there at the breaches over there. So let's roll that over here.
Let's have a look.
So 15, looking for 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then
7.
3s because toughness 5.
3s because of toughness 5.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, guys. Right, and I've got, so we worked out, I do have 5+ cover save for intervening models because he's shooting through his Ashen Circle. So I will have a 5+ cover save followed by a Feel No Pain from the Apothecary because he's not doubling me out. He'd need a strength 10 weapon to do that, and he doesn't have any. Okay, so let's go with the 4 5-up saves because there are 4 guys closer before we get to the Apothecary, so we'll just roll them all as a 1-er. Okay, and that's not great. However, hopefully the Feel No Pain can save it. Okay, and we get the 1.
Yeah.
So we still
lose
3.
And there's the Heavy Bolter.
Cool.
So looking for 4s, but twin linked. For 1, needing a 4 though. 1 wound from the Heavy Bolter.
Do I save it? No, and I've lost another one. Feel No Pain. No. These dice have now let me down. I got all my hot rolling in the first turn, and 4 guys lost from this unit. Let's see if it makes a massive amount of difference in the remainder of the shooting phase.
So next up, we've got the 4 last cannons from the heavy weapons team firing through to the breaches over there. The sergeant is stood up nicely there, so let's see if we can
hopefully I'll get a look out, sir, this time.
Let's have a look. So looking for 4s for 2 hits. I'll take that.
Nicely done.
And then looking for 2s. For 2 wounds. I'll take that.
Oh dear. Right, so need 2 lookout sirs from the sergeant, otherwise he's going to have to rely on some saves. So, oh, look at that. Garages for days. All right, so 2 guys next to him are going to jump out of the way and be like, no, I'll save you, sergeant. So they need a 6-up followed by a 5-up. So 2.
No.
And that's 2 2s. That's not what we want. And then 2 Feel No Pains.
Oh,
look at that. Bounces off.
Jeez.
Okay, what's going to be shooting next?
Next is going to be the Grenadier squad there, firing into the same unit. So we've worked out we've got 16 shots in range from the Grenadiers in coming out the trench there, going into those breaches. So they are looking for 3s to hit, but then again it will be 6s to wound. So let's go for the 3s first. 9.
Oh, should get 2 6s, I reckon. Let's see.
Let's have a look. 4, none.
No 6s. Oh,
Cracking
dear.
rolling. Cracking rolling. That's it. So the final act of the Dark Compliance shooting phase is just going to be a few run moves, which I'll cover off in the assault phase.
Hey, it could be where the game turns now because he needs to get into combat where I suffer, where I have a weakness.
So we've got 3 charges. So we've got the Praetor going into Pollux and his friends, needing a 9. Then we've got the Ashen Circle going into the breaches there, needing a 3. And then an 8 due to the terrain for the militia to go into those breaches. May seem like a bit of a Hail Mary, but hopefully it will hold them up and stop them getting into the building. So start with the important one for the HQ off. So you need a 9 here, and then we'll do the Overwatch afterwards. Oh, with a 10.
Nice.
Happy days. So they've got in, and let's do these guys here needing a 3. They're in with an 8.
Very good.
And I need this big one over here, so hopefully I haven't used all my my good rolls.
I hope you have.
Let's give it a go. Ah, 7.
Oh dear.
No dice.
No dice. That Grenadier squad is very much kaput next turn, I think.
They are a bit kind of swinging in the wind out there, aren't they? So
cool. So we'll roll Overwatch off camera, and then we'll go back to and see what happens in the assault phase.
So Happy Days made the charges. Overwatch for Pollux and his squad was ineffective. The breaches here did kill 1 on the way in, which was unfortunate. And then obviously the failed charge over there, although still getting to Overwatch, did lose a single militia. So we're going to start with the combat in the middle with the Ashen Circle. So due to their special rule, I get to do Hammer of Wrath even though I use my jump packs in the movement phase. So there is 9 in base-to-base contact. So that is 9 Hammer of Wrath at initiative step 10 and strength 5.
Are they strength 5? Are
strength 5, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 4s.
So looking for 4s. Oh, it's cocked. Other than that, not a very good roll. So just the 1.
Oh
Look at
dear.
that for a shocker.
And then I'll get my 3+ armor save. Let's see if I do it. And I do on a 5.
First combat, the Ashen Circle, after being very ineffective with their Hammer of Wrath. First of all, as they are demons due to dark channeling, Sam does need to make a fear test without his sergeant as well.
So leadership 8.
Fingers crossed.
However, and we're fine on a 4.
Fine. So we've got
Suffer not.
15
demon
attacks.
to will.
Yeah, 15 attacks, initiative 4. They are weapon skill 5, so looking for 3s.
That was better than your Hammer of Wrath.
Much better than my Hammer of Wrath. So I dropped 4 there. So, and then they are strength 5 due to their axe rakes. So that means I'm looking for 4s at AP 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking for 6. So that will be an invuln save.
Cool. So breaching shields afford a 5 up invuln in the combat phase. So I'm looking for 5s. And I didn't get a single one. Oh dear. So that means that I've lost 6 guys straight off the bat.
You do get to attack back.
So I have 11 attacks back from my breaches against the Ashen Circle, and I hit you on 4s because I'm weapon skill 4. So let's see if I can get any 4s. Oh. 2 there. Cool. And then I need 4s again. Oh, was that 3?
One
was
of them
it?
was
Sorry.
yeah.
And no wounds. Well, that was a terrible roll. Fists don't do well in combat, even despite what the what my rules may state about characters rerolling 1s. So that is 6 dead from the squad, and you're going to try and chase me down, aren't you?
I've got 2 with the power axe first.
Oh dear, 2 with the power axe. So let's roll that one.
4 attacks, initiative 1, again for 3s. So that's 1 miss there. So that's 3 hits, and then 3s to wound this time because the strength 6 plus 4s to wound.
Still 4s to wound.
Still 4s. That is 2.
So that's another 2 dead. Well, unless I can save 2 5-up invuns. Let's see. Oh, and that gets 1. So that was still 7 dead. So I've lost this combat by 7. That is not good. Or by 8 actually. By 8. No, because I saved my. Yeah. I saved my Hammer of Wrath, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. So I've lost the combat by 7. That's not good.
Double 1s.
Double 1s. So let's see how we do. No, that's definitely not a double 1. So I'm going to try and run, and you're going to try and catch me.
So this is who I get. On a 6.
Oh dear! Unless I. No, I'm run down. He's completely run me down.
Swept. Now, how far are they going to consolidate?
1 inch.
Yeah.
Which works out lovely for me because that means that unit is ripe for pie plate next turn.
It is indeed.
Right, we'll go back, we'll sort this out, remove the models with a dustpan and brush. Combat then is Ben, or rather the Word Bearers command squad against the Phalanx Warders with Alexis Pollux. Okay, Ben, being a coward, has not issued a challenge. However, the Fists always have to issue a challenge. So Pollux has decided that he's going to stand out to the front and challenge one of these boys to a fight.
Yeah, and then my one of my command squad with a Power Fist is going to Power Fist and Combat Shield is going to accept, and then we'll try and survive Pollux's 2 Initiative 5 slaps with his Power Fist.
Happy days. Okay, so at Initiative 5 step, it will be your Praetor and Pollux. So if you want to do you're the guest, so you can do first.
So he would get 7 attacks on the charge. However, I don't get my +1 for charging because of your
But because we're using the playtest rules for Phalanx Warders, as everyone does, because they are
not. Yeah.
I get counter attack. So I get his +1 attack for him charging.
Nice. So 6 attacks with the Praetor, looking for 3s.
Yeah,
3s to hit on the majority of weapon skill. With Mastercrafted. No, so that's
that wasn't enough.
4 hits.
4 hits.
And then he is Strength
5
5
against my Toughness
5. So looking for 4s and hoping for some instant deaths. Oh, look at that. So 2 instant deaths and 1 normal wound.
Not sure why the instant deaths will help you here.
Stops you feel no pain.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Right, so let's look for 1 normal invuln save.
Yep.
Oh, well, actually, we'll do the 2 invuln saves with the feel no pain first if you want.
Yep.
Without the feel no pain.
Let's go for it. So 2 5s. Oh,
look at that.
And then the one that has got feel no pain as well.
Yeah, so...
Save as well, Jesus.
It's because the yellow dice and the yellow models.
That's it. It's going well. And now Pollux gets to...
yeah, so Pollux gets to swing. So if I go down here and I do my... So I have 2 attacks on Weapon Skill 7 because one of the cute rules? No, one of the nifty rules that Phalanx Warders get is they get +1 weapon skill when they are charged. And this also confers to anyone who joins them.
Ouch.
So Pollux is now Weapon Skill 7. So he's going to hit on 3s. He's also Mastercrafted, so he's going to and because he's in a challenge, he re-rolls 1s because of the Imperial Fist rule.
Nice.
So a lot of buffs there. Let's see how he does. Okay, so we've got 1, and then we can re-roll this one because of Mastercrafted. And we still get a 1. We can't re-roll a re-roll.
Can't re-roll a re-roll.
However, 1 is enough to punch him into oblivion. 2 is enough. Strength 10.
So I need my 5-up combat shield save. So can I take a leaf out of Sam's book? No.
No.
So that is a Power Fist wielding guy.
Just
dead.
absolutely flattened.
Absolutely pasted.
Cool. So now we go down to initiative step 4.
4.
And then we work out what's going to go on.
Yep.
So what is... So if you do...
I've got a couple of lightning claws. So yeah, 2 lightning claws. So 6. So they're 2 attacks each.
Yep.
They don't get their 1 for charging. Lightning claws aren't specialist weapons, are they?
No, not so. They are specialist weapons. So if you have 2, you get...
No, so just the 4 attacks from then. So again, looking for 3s because they are command squad.
Okay. No, you're looking for 4, sorry. I'm weapon skill 5.
Okay, 4s, yeah. It doesn't matter anyway.
Happy days.
So that's that. And then looking for 5s.
Strength 4 against toughness 5, yeah, 5s. So that's 2 wounds.
They get shred for lightning claws?
They do, yes.
3 wounds.
Oh, 3 wounds, nice.
AP3.
AP3, so I have my 5-up invuln followed by my 5+ feel no pain.
You do.
Let's see if I can make it. So I've got 1 through, and then feel no pain, please. No, so 2 will die. However, because it's initiative step 4, I won't remove them just yet. They're going to return their attacks. So next.
So next would be you with your initiative step 4.
That's 11 attacks at initiative 4 from the Phalanx Warders into the command squad. It's AP dash, they're just at strength, but they are weapon skill 5, so we'll be hitting him up back on 4s. So let's see what we do. Hey, and that's not the best rule. However, we'll take it. The squad is mainly for the power axes and the power gauntlet that I have. So 3s to wound, or wrong, 4s to wound because your toughness 4 against my strength 4, and I have 1 wound.
So 1.
Please roll a 1.
2-up armor save.
No, he loves it.
So
cool, and then we have 4 initiative step 1. Have you got a power fist?
I do have. I have 1 power axe and a power fist.
Well, you are the guest, so you can go first.
So let's do the 2 from the power axe. 2 from the power axe. So hitting on 3s. 1, and then 5s. No, 4s to wound.
Yeah.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, let's see if we can claw this back. So 5 up followed by a 5 up. No, and then feel no pain. No,
Okay.
so that's another one gone. So you now killed 3.
3 total. And then I've got 2 from the Power Fist.
Cool.
So 1 hit, 1 wound.
Okay, and then we'll do my 5 up again.
No.
Nope, followed by
No
a...
pain. Oh, you do get funny pain actually, don't you?
Yeah, because I'm toughness 5. Still not, so
anyway.
you've now I've now lost 5 guys.
5 guys, yeah.
5 guys. However, I will return in kind now. So I have 4 power axes with 2 attacks apiece. That's 2, 4, 6, 8 attacks. And then I have a sergeant with 3 attacks with a Solarite Power Gauntlet. So we'll do the Power Fist, Power Axe attacks first. Hitting on 4s. That's what we like to see. And then it is 3s to kill. Oh no, you've got combat shields, haven't you?
A couple of combat shields.
However, I did not need 3 ones.
No.
Look at that. So that is 2 saves, please.
So I've got I've got 2 combat shields left. So let's take those on those. So looking for 2 5-ups. No, so they are both dead.
Okay, and then we've got 3 attacks from the Solarite Power Gauntlet off my Phalanx Warder Sergeant, of which he hits twice, but he has Mastercrafted. It's inbuilt into the Solarite Power Gauntlet, and it's not enough. However, 2 hits, Strength 8 to AP 2, so 2s, and he gets 2 more.
So he kills the other one, and that there.
Okay. So, you won, I believe, the combat by 1.
I did.
No, you didn't. But no, you lost. We tied actually. Reason being is because I lost by 5. I'd lost 5 guys before you.
Yep.
Yep. And you've just lost 4 guys, but one of them had 2 wounds.
He did, yes, indeed. So drawn combat.
Drawn combat. However, Pollux is fearless, so he doesn't care anyway.
So stay where we are. So my turn 2 overall wrap up. I think the combats went okay. The Praetor could have done a bit better, but you win some, you lose some. The Ashen Circle did what Ashen Circle do against Marines, so I'm happy there. However,
it'll be a short-lived happiness.
It will be short-lived happiness, I know. However, the Thunderbolt whiffing against the Vindicators is really going to cost me, I think. So yeah, let's see what Sam can do with his turn 2.
Well, hopefully my Lightning comes on and then we can have a dogfight.
There we are. Let's see.
Okay, so that is the top of Imperial Fist turn 2 coming up next. This takes us to the end of the Imperial Fist movement phase. Not much has happened actually.
No, not much movement.
Because we're quite a static force. The Vindicators have stayed where they are, but that's fine because they've got a nice juicy target right in front of them. The Champions Breacher Squad has indeed pushed this door, because remember we house ruled that we can insult the inside of the building to get the guys out. There's only 2 guys in there, so I'm pretty confident they can get in there and then hold firm against any sort of defenders. I mean, that's what they've got the shields for, that's what they're good at. Down here we've had no movement from our Volkite or our missile launchers or our Master of Signal, but that's no bother. They're happy where they are. Okay, up here we're locked in combat, so there's nothing to happen, and our Lightning did come on, and it's bearing down on that Stormlord. So that Stormlord's crew must be pretty worried.
Pretty worried, yeah. I don't think there's going to be much of a Stormlord left. Might be a few holes in him.
Okay, we've got no psychic phase as we are loyalists and we don't like filthy psychic powers, so we'll go roll straight into the shooting phase. First off, we're going with the Lightning. It's going to bear down its 4 crack and penetrating missiles onto the side armour of the Stormlord. Okay, because of ground tracking auguries, I do have ballistic skill 5 against ground targets, so I'm hitting on 2s, and I do have Tank Hunter because of the servitor that's piloting it. Nice. Okay, so let's hope we don't get any 1s. And there's always a 1, isn't there?
Always 1-1.
So it's 3 hits. However, we'll see what to do. So the first one.
It's Armour Bane, isn't it?
Armour Bane indeed. Strength 8 Armour Bane. Nothing. Oh, this is a pitiful show from the Lightning. Second one, 7. That is a penetrating hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and the third one, 5 plus 8 is 13.
Glance.
A glance and a pen. That's not what we expected. However, that's sometimes the fickle ways of the dice gods. Okay then, so we'll roll on the penetration table. It is AP 1, so a 5 or 6 will get me an extra D3 hull points. Oh, I saw that 6 for a second, but it was only a 3. So that is indeed 2 hull points stripped from the Stormlord. Yeah. Okay, just to round off, we're going to snap shoot the las cannon. It's twin linked, and we'll snap shoot the auto cannon. It's also twin linked, and hopefully we can do something there.
Couple more.
Las cannon on a 3 did not hit, and then a 1, still nothing, and then auto cannons. Nope, twin linked. I do get 1 hit. I do need a 6 though to do anything.
Nothing.
Okay, The lightning whiffed, but so did the thunderbolt. So I think we're both at odds here.
Both at odds, yeah.
All right, what's going to happen? Having whiffed with the lightning, we're now going to go down to our missile launcher heavy support squad. Now they do have flak missiles, and because they are Imperial Fists, they get tank hunter, and that does apply to flyers. So that thunderbolt is going to get hit by a hail of missiles. Now, what is it has that gives?
So it's got chaff launchers, which gives it a 4-up invuln against missile type weapons.
Oh dear. So you don't need to jink, you just get... Oh, that's awesome. However, I'm pretty confident with my 6 missile launchers also being upgraded by the Cognus Signum of the Master of Signal, making them hit on 2s. I should be able to comfortably take out that thunderbolt. We shall see. Okay, so we've got 6 shots hitting on 2s. Oh, and that is 4 hits. 2 1s, that's not ideal, but again, the dice gods are not favouring us today. Okay, and then I need 4s to do anything, but I do get rerolls because of Tank Hunter. So I have 2 penetrating hits and a glance so far, followed by... Nothing. Nope, so 2 penetrating hits and a glance. 2
4-ups for the pens, 1 saved, and then for the glance... No, so 1 glance, 1 pen goes through.
Does he have 3 hull points?
He does have 3 hull points, yeah.
Ooh, so he's better than lightning.
He is.
However, what is the penetrating hit going to do? It's only AP 4. However, it could still, if it immobilises you, you're going down.
Locked velocity, isn't it? So.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not actually 100% on the flyer rules on what happens. I thought it immobilised meant you crash and burn, but...
No, locked velocity. So.
Let's see what we do. It's a 5.
Which is a weapon destroyed, isn't it?
Weapon destroyed.
Yeah. So there is the las cannon and then 2 auto cannons. So.
Okay, so we'll do the las cannon, I think. Oh no, so we roll for it. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get the las cannon. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Let's do 1, 2 auto cannon. Yeah.
3, 4 auto cannon. 5, 6 las cannon.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So that's when auto cannon popped.
Fine.
Okay, and that's you down to 1 hull point.
Yep.
Next, we're going up to the Predators, and the Predators can see over to that Stormlord through this building. Now, he is 25% obscured, so he is going to get his 4-up cover save. However, we're hoping that with the weight of fire, we can do some damage, because we are going against the side armour again.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're looking at 8 shots from the Predator autocannons. So, let's go around here. So, that is 7 hits so far, and now we are fishing for 6s, looking for them garages. However, 7 hits is promising. And we do get 1 6. That is another glancing hit, unless you get your 4-up cover save.
Cover save? No. So it takes another hull point.
So how many hull points is it down now?
It's taken 3 now. Another 6 to go.
Only 6 to go. Good old slog this. Right. Okay. And then we've worked out that all 4 las cannons can see various parts of the Stormlord. So it's going to get the 4 shots through. However, it will get its 4+ cover save. So 4 shots from the Predators. Cool. So 2 hit. Nothing I can do about that. And then we are looking at 4s to glance. My dice admin is terrible. Okay, and we got 1 glancing hit. Let's see if you can get a cover save.
4-up cover save. Pass with that lucky
nice.
Word bearer. Look at that.
But that didn't do very much. However, we are slowly chipping away at the Stormlord, and that's what we like to see. Next up, we have the 2 Vindicators against the Ashen Circle. Now, we knew this was coming. They knew full well that when they stupidly wiped out that Breacher squad, they were going to be left in the open next to some devastating siege cannons. Now, we did lose a couple of hull points on 1, and it was forced to snap shoot, but remember, they have got power in the Sheen Spirit, so they can ignore that and continue firing. Vindicators going against the Ashen Circle, but we'll see where it scatters first. Oh, it's another hit! That dice is on fire. At least that one keeps giving me what I need.
It does. And you've got a second shot as well.
Second shot. Oh, and then we'll see where this one goes. Oh, and that's going forward. So if we get 2 dice, we'll see where it goes. Whatever it is, -4. 5, 1 inch forward. So still going to be a hefty hit, I think. But we'll tally that up and get back to you. Hey, after much debating over the large blast template and its position, we've worked out that we get 7 hits on the Ashen Circle. Now, if you can remember, those of you who can remember correctly, they do have the demon rule, so they do get a 5-up invuln. However, 2s will force the issue, and they will have to try and save that if they want to continue on in this game. Cool.
6.
That is 6 saves you need to make, or 6 will die.
So, 6. 6 5-up demon saves. So I saved 2. So 4 die.
4's better than nothing.
4's better than nothing.
Okay, and the Troom Volkite support squad is now going to try and finish off that Ashen Circle blob over there. Okay, so they've not been touched, they've still got 10 men, so it's 20 shots of Strength 6 AP5 goodness going into that Ashen Circle blob. And we'll see what happens. So I'm going to roll in blobs of 10. So there's my first 10. Okay then, and that is
9. Wow.
9 hits. That's what we like to see. These guys are on fire today. Pun intended. Oh, not as good. So that was
13 total.
10, 11, 12, 13 hits. 13 hits, I'll take that. That's still not too bad. Okay then, of which we got 12 wounds on the unit.
So I think there was that 2 before the sergeant?
Yeah?
Yeah, so looking for 3s. Good start.
Nice.
Oh,
There's one.
Is that 1, is it? There we are, 1 at a time. That's 2, and then we're on a 2 up. So lose 2, so you get 2 more.
2 more. Oh no,
double ones.
For double ones.
Power axe that has died there though.
That is 2 guys dead from the Ashen Circle, leaving that squad down to 3, which is a lot more manageable, I think. I mean, even if he does charge in, he'd be very hard pushed to
do any damage.
So, okay, we'll leave that with them there. I don't think I'm going to fire anything else at them, so we'll go for a leadership check against that unit.
So 3 dice,
and they love it.
5, they are 5.
Hey, and last, and by certainly no means least, we have the Quadmores. Now, they have decided to fire through this wrecked drop pod and hit those space turkeys, or space chickens, or whatever it is they get called, depending on what mood we're in.
Yeah.
Okay, they've got 4 shots apiece, that's 12 shots hitting on 3s. However, he will get, due to the amount of terrain, a nice 4+ cover save. Let's see if it can save him. So, we're looking for 3s here.
Oh, happy with that, look at that.
That was a lot of 1s and 2s. Oh, there's another 2 there as well.
So
So
4
hits. Only 1 actually. So, strength 8, front armor 10. However, I do have Sunder, so I get Tank Hunter, because it's essentially Tank Hunter. Okay, so we're looking for 2s. Okay, and then re-roll that one. So that's 4 penetrating hits.
So 4 ups. Let's have a look. Past 2.
Which means 1 chicken gets destroyed.
Does indeed.
Okay, and that is, I believe, the end of the Imperial Fists shooting phase. Not as good as the first one. I find that they never usually are. However, there's still some. We still have some charges to go through. This combat needs to continue. Yeah. Pollux needs to punch that Praetor in the face.
He does, yeah.
And we now need to charge this building with this squad here and obliterate those 2 word bearers holding it. And then get on with the mission that is the point of this game, even though we've just been killing each other for fun. Right, so we'll tidy things up and get back to you with the combat phase. As per the house rules that we decided, through the door that's located here, this breacher squad can get inside and charge the 2 guys defending it. So we're going to do that. We just need to roll for the charge distance. Let's do that now. And we got a 9-inch charge, which is more than enough to get the whole unit into that door and into the combat. So we'll move those guys in, or rather move them off the board in this case, and then we'll get into the combat proper. This is a bit of a weird combat because you can't actually see any models, so we've just got to imagine our head. But the champion has come in with his shield, and straight away, but before that, they've got Hammer of Wrath. So before that, straight away, they're going to hit those 2 word bearers in the face with their shields. Okay, so there's we'll go with, I reckon, 5 hits, because if they're in formation, they're in a building.
They're not all
the first 5 are definitely going to hit you. So we'll go for 5 Hammer of Wrath hits at initiative step 10. Wound on 4s because they are strength 4. Okay, and that is 1 wound against the unit.
So 1 armor save, which he fails.
So 1 has been cut down by a shield to the face. Proper Imperial Fist style. Okay, at this point then, the champion with his Paragon axe is going to swing and hopefully clean through that last one. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s. And that is 3 hits. And then we need 3s to wound. And that is 2
instant
garages.
Death.
That is
very
2
dead.
Very much dead. Well, it's just the 1 word bearer, but very much dead.
Dead twice over.
Okay, and that is that combat over and done with. Oh dear. And now the Imperial Fists are holding the building.
They are indeed.
the Praetor all on his own? And is he issuing a challenge?
Well, it's your turn, so you get to decide whether to issue a challenge.
So I'm going to issue a challenge.
You have to, don't you?
I do have to issue a challenge. I'm going to issue a challenge with my sergeant.
Okay, well, I have no choice but to accept.
Oh, yeah.
So my Praetor will swing first, though.
Okay, happy days, go for it.
So he's hitting on, would be 3s.
Yep.
And then Mastercrafted for 1. Nope, so that is just the 3 hits. And then he is looking for 4s, because you're still...
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. So that is just a 1.
Just the 1 wound. And then a 5-up save, followed by a 5-up feel no pain. And he makes it, look at that. This Praetor is not living the dream.
He's not having a good day, no.
Okay, so in return, the initiative step 4. How many guys do we have left?
Just the 1, 2.
So that is 1 attack plus 1 from the apothecary. So 2 attacks hitting on 4s, 2 hits. Roll to wound for 2 4s, and that's 1 wound.
So 1 2-up armor save, which he makes.
He loves it. Cool. Then the world of pain begins. So Pollux first with his 3 attacks, hitting on hitting on 4s because weapon skill 6. But he loves it anyway. Look at that. And it's 2s to flatten, of which he hits all 3 times. You need to make 3 4-ups or you're dead.
Or he's dead. Let's have a look. Oh, he
loves it.
Look at that. Happy days.
How's that just happened? Right, well, don't worry, because we've got a second showing.
Second showing with
the mastercrafted Solarite Power Gauntlet is going to swing. He needs 4s. And he gets 1, however, mastercrafted. And he gets 2. 2s to wound. Oh, 1 wound. However, you need to pass this save or you are flattened again.
Can I do it again? I can.
Oh, nice. This Praetor is not yielding.
He is not.
Okay, and then we have the 1, 2, 3 power axes. So that makes us...
just 3 attacks?
Just 3 attacks, yeah. They don't have 2 attacks standard. 3 attacks with the power axes, hitting on 4s. Of which we only get 1. Roll to wound. We do wound.
So 4 up again, and he makes it again.
Oh, this Praetor is on fire.
Praetor is on fire.
However, that's combat. It's locked up.
Drawn combat.
Drawn combat, but he's got no friends coming to help him. The Ashen Circle squad doesn't want to...
Don't want to get involved.
They could get involved. I think it wouldn't fare well great for them. Okay, and that comes us to the end of turn 2 for the Imperial Fist, and end of the game turn 2. And because I am now in the building and you are not, I will get D3 victory points for being in the building. So let's roll for that.
Just the 1.
For just the 1. However, that makes me 1-0 to Ben. Okay, so we'll tidy up and we'll go to the top of Ben and the Army of Dark Compliance, turn 3.
Turn 3.
Top of turn 3, Armies of Dark Compliance, and we've just finished the movement phase. So Ben, talk us through what's happened.
So what we've done is the lone Ashen Circle that was on the top of the building has jumped over to the door, going to assault that door. The demons here have moved down to this other door on this side, going to assault that one, and then the Grenadier squad with Zardu there are probably going to assault that door as well. Just trying to surround the guys inside because I've got to get them out. Otherwise Sam's just going to sit there collecting victory points, and that will be the game well and truly over, I think. So yeah, good luck. The other Ashen Circle have come over to try and help their Praetor. Going to hope the Hammer of Wrath might do something, and then the extra attacks might keep him alive.
Defensive grenades don't work if I'm already in combat, so...
Yeah, exactly. And then the Thunderbolts move forward to have another go at those Vindicators, although now he's relying on 2 autocannons and a twin-link las cannon, so...
not as reliable odds there.
And bit of fun times, the Stormlord has actually stayed still, so he is eyeing up either of those 2 squads over there, trying to enact some revenge for the massacre that the Tomb guys have done so far. Those Volkites have been very effective.
Yeah, I'm loving the Volkite.
They are doing really well. And then finally, just the final Grenadier squad's just shifted back slightly, just to keep people in range, and again, just trying to finish off some of all those Volkite guys.
Oh, so, happy days.
Do some Psychic Phase.
Yeah, so Psychic Phase.
D6 with a 4. There we are. So I get 7. Sam gets 4.
You summon some more dirty demons.
4, 7. I am indeed going to try and summon some demons. So let's go for... I'm going to do 5 dice again into summoning. Let's try and do it. I need 3 4-ups. And it fails.
Ah,
no dice this
20
time.
is your maximum.
There it is. And then with my last 2 dice, I'm going to try and do sacrifice. So I'm just going to cause a wound on one of my grenadiers to try and summon a herald.
You mean a demon chosen?
Demon chosen. Apologies. Apologies. I need a single 4-up. It goes off twice.
All right, well, I'm going to try and deny this. I don't.
No. So 1 herald coming right up.
We're now in the shooting phase of the Armies of Dark Compliance, and we have a new player 1 has entered the game, and we have it's definitely not Spoilpox Scrivener from 40k, honestly. He's definitely a demon chosen from Nurgle in the Horus Heresy. Hey, and the first thing Ben's going to shoot is your Space Chicken.
My Space Chicken at that Vindicator, trying to take off that last whole point. So looking for a 4. Oh, it's a 6, good start.
Happy
and then
days.
we're looking for a 4 on the front. Penetrating hit.
That's him gone.
That's him gone. It doesn't matter if he blows up, because he is... Oh, it might... Let's see if he does blow
Might
up.
clip something.
He does not.
No. But, however, that is 1 Vindicator gone. Took you long enough.
Took me long enough, yeah.
However, it's it's not the speed of the race, it's how you get there,
Exactly.
I suppose. So, that's 1 Vindicator gone. And what did you say next? You were going to do your Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt is now going to go against the other one. So he's got his twin link lance cannon. So hitting on 2. No, but twin link, thankfully. Is a hit.
Cool.
Looking for a 4th glance on the front. Is another pen.
Oh dear. Do not roll a 6 again. I do not want to see that demon face.
No.
Oh, down to 2 whole points and ignoring that crew shaking result.
But he has got 4 shots with his autocannon.
No, he doesn't. He only has 2. Remember, I killed 1. I blew up
You
1.
did blow up 1. Apologies. They were all hits anyway. So 2 hits. And then looking for 6s.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Oh, so
It is 1 dead Vindicator at least.
moving on, we've now got the Grenadiers, and they are now firing at the Tomb Squad, as Ben likes to call them.
They are, yeah.
Seeing if their puny little rifles can penetrate the Imperium's finest armored ceramite power armor.
That's it. So there's 16 in range. So they are hitting on 3s, being Grenadiers. That's not bad, not bad.
No, not bad at all.
These are only toughness 4 though, are they not?
Yeah, so you still need 5s.
Still only 5s, but not 6s at least.
That's something.
So only 2 wounds there.
Only 2 wounds. Let's see if we can save that with the might of the Imperial Fists. So first one, we saved, and the second
Double
one
6.
saved. Look at that, garages.
Okay, got something nice for them in store in a minute, but first let's do the 4 last cannons from this heavy weapons team at your missile team over there.
Yeah.
So looking for 4s.
Oh, look at that. That
yeah,
was
look at
that was
that.
lovely.
Happy days, and then looking for 2s.
If you could do that again with 1s now.
Nope, that is 4 wounds. That is 4 up cover saves.
So 4 up cover saves. Come on, for the Emperor.
Oh,
look at that!
Hideous.
And he responded in kind.
hideous. Hideous.
Okay, what's next?
So the final act, I think, is going to be Mr. Stormlord over there. He's going to fire twice at the Tomb Squad. So that's going to be 30 shots. 15 dice here, let's go for it.
Go for it.
So again, looking for 4s. Yeah, I'll take that. And then looking for 2s on this batch.
Hopefully claim a 4+ cover save.
So far that is 2, 4,
6 saves.
6 saves, 6 armor, 6 cover saves so far from the first round.
So 4 ups on the boys. And that is not what we wanted. That is 3 saved and 3 dead.
So now going for the second round from the Vulcan Mega Bolter. And then looking for 2s. Again, happy with that. So another 6.
Another 6. Okay, it's hopefully we fare better with these cover saves this time. No, we failed even worse. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the 3, that's 8 dead, only 2 remaining. This is not good. This key unit, this most valued player, as it were,
MVP.
so far, has been completely obliterated down to 2 men. What's 4 shots going to do in return? Okay, so it's just a leadership test less to do for these remaining 2 Tomb boys. Okay, a leadership 9 still, because the sergeant is indeed still there. So we'll go for that. 5, a 7, they are fine, they are staying strong. Yeah, and that's the end of the Army of Dark Compliance shooting phase, and we're moving on to the assault. And this is going to be an interesting one, because it's all to play for the bunker. Beginning of the close combat phase, we have the Ashen Circle charging into the Phalanx Warders.
So we have got a charge, they can't fail it. So they are in with an 8. So we'll just move them in, and then we will get 3 Hammer of Wraths.
Cool. And then moving on, we have these Nurgle demons.
So
they're not Nurgle, sorry, they're just demons.
Demons are going to charge in. They are in with an 11.
Okay. This Ashen Circle on his own.
Charging that door there. Is in.
And then finally this blob of Zealot Grenadiers because of Zardu Leak.
Zardu and his Fearless Grenadiers are charging in a 5, so they are in as well.
Okay, so that's now 3 units fighting against my my 15-man strong. I don't even think they're 15-man strong anymore.
No,
but
killed a few.
My Breacher squad with a champion. Let's hope they hold off true. Now all I have to do is kill his Grenadiers because the remainder are not scoring. So it doesn't matter how many non-scoring squads he pumps this with. It's not going to give him any points. But we'll see after the dust is settled what's going down.
So starting over here with the Ashen Circle that came in to rescue the Praetor, we've got 3 Hammer of Wraths at strength 5. So looking for 4s. There's only the 1. So 1 normal armour save.
Let's see if we can... yellow saves yellow. No, it does not.
So that is one of these power axes down.
Ah, we're down a power axe, even worse.
Happy days.
Okay, we should also point out that we are already stuck in a challenge, so there is no need to issue a challenge at this stage.
6 attacks from my Praetor.
Yep.
He's still locked in combat, so he's got his 4 base Digilasers and 1 for his 2 specialist weapons. And he's hitting on 3s, because it's against a Sergeant still. Let's see if he can do a bit better this time. Master Crafted for 1. Yeah, that's better. So looking for 5 hits there. You are still toughness 5 though,
so
and I am
4s.
strength 5, looking for 4s with some 6s for
good measure.
Instant death. There is 1, 6, and 2 normal armour saves.
So, no, there's no feel no pain, so it's just him dead. Kaplat.
And then two normal AP2s, so you do get your feel no pain against these 2.
Okay, and then feel no pains for 1. So another one will die. So it'd be the plasma guy either to the right of him.
Initiative step 4, there is my 2 Ashen Circles, who do actually now get their +1 attack for charging, because Sam's Breachers are also Wardens are locked in combat. So, weapon skill 5, you are weapon skill 5,
4.
Or 4 now, yeah. So looking for 3s. That is 2 misses, that is 4. That is a pretty good roll. Strength 5, you're still toughness 5, so still 4s. For just the 1.
Just the 1, and now I need to see if I can get a 5 up, followed by a 5 up. Let's see.
No.
Nope, that's a 3. Come on.
No.
Nope, that's a 4, so that's another 1 dead.
So that is the...
This means I only have 1 Power Axe left, and Pollux. This is not going well, because I will soon lose my toughness bonus.
Yeah, I've got your Apothecary to swing at initiative step 4.
Oh, yeah, so we'll do that one first. So 1 attack from him. It's actually 2 attacks from him because he's got a close combat weapon and a...
pistol.
Yeah. So hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Oh, so 1, 2 up.
Yeah, sorry, probably should have stipulated it goes against the Praetor because he's the closest one.
He's passed
Loves it. Okay, initiative step 1, we have a Power Axe, however, from the Ashen Circle, and then we have my stuff to go. Because Ben is the guest, he gets to go first.
So 3 attacks with the Power Axe. Again, looking for 4s. 3s even, sorry, because majority weapon skill.
Yeah, it is, you're right.
So that's 2, and then strength 5, still toughness 5 though,
yeah.
So looking for 4s. That is 1 AP2.
So this closest model will be Pollux. I'm not going to look out, sir, because he's got a 3 up invuln, so I'm going to try and tank it.
Pollux
and of course,
takes
because I tried to tank it and was a bit of an idiot, but he does have his feel no pain, so we'll see if he still no feel no pain. My dice are betraying me now. They're not playing the game. Right, so that's Pollux taking a wound. He's now down to 2 wounds, and how he's going to reply in kind by absolutely smashing that Praetor into the ground. Right, so 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. However, I do have Master Crafted.
Oh dear.
Oh wow. I do get 1 hit.
2s to wound.
I roll a 1 to wound. Oh my god.
Oh no.
The dice have they've gone. Nope, you had loads of good rolls at the beginning, and now you can go back to normal. Right. So that means that is a devastating blow for this combat, because it means that next turn I could get potentially run down. So I do have a Power Axe, and it is going into the Praetor. It's only 1 attack though. So and it misses.
Okay. So I would have won combat, but Pollux can
choose
pass
to pass or fail.
Okay.
So he
presumably going to pass.
Yeah, of course I'm going to choose to pass.
So that's a locked combat then. So I guess next it's now just to work out the fun in the building.
Yeah, this is going to be the most boring combat ever filmed on a YouTube bat rep, guys, because you won't be able to see any of the models being rolled for. They are all over there, like all slogging out in this building. We did say actually that if we had a Zone Mortalis tile, we'd probably put it over to the side. And
yeah, and it will be coming. I have got a Zone Mortalis table. It just needs painting. So
yeah, so if we
gladly donate it to the channel.
Hopefully, if we do this mission again, we can have a little scenario inside. But that's for a while away yet. So the world's most boring combat coming up next. This is now the finalisation of the end of Ben's turn 3. Okay, looking across the board, we didn't, to summarise the battle in there, because we didn't roll it because we thought it'd be a bit boring just watch us rolling dice. So to cut a long story short, I thought I could take on 3 different units, and I was wrong. I got swept badly.
Only just. +1 from Zardu saved the day.
Yeah, Zardu Leak gave +1 combat res, and it meant that I got run down. Such is life. Okay, the demons have decided to trickle out the side.
Same door they came in.
Yeah, the
Ashen Circles come out.
Ashen Circle guys come this way. Looking along, I mean, I said off camera that turn 3 would be a swing turn for this game, and it turns out I was right, because now Ben has a scoring unit inside the fortification, and without blowing up, I cannot retaliate because the scoring unit I do have over here is tied up. I've got one here with 2 guys left. They aren't going to do much against the squad in there, so I'm very much on the back foot now. So I'm going to try and regain as many points as possible. And we'll see what happens when I retaliate in my turn 3. Movement phase of turn 3 for the Imperial Fists. Not much has happened. Again, we are quite a stacked army, and we have sort of been pushed on the back foot here. Missile launchers have stayed where they are because they're heavy and they want to get their full shots off. Hey, the Tune Boys, the 2 of them that are left have stayed there, and they're hopefully going to try and get some shots off, I hear, or probably pop that last Ashen Circle just as a bit of a vengeance kill. The Vindicator has sent off his dead brother and gone full forward 12 inches, because it doesn't matter, he can still fire his Power Machine Spirit, into the Stormlord to try and get Price of Failure. We'll see how we do well with that. Because of the way the Stormlord's pivoted, the Predators can now see more of him, and he's not going to get as good as he's not going to get a cover save from one of them. He will still get one from the other. Quad Mortars have stayed the same. Not sure what they're going to do yet. They might kill that last chicken, or if they can see a bit of the Stormlord, take apart the Stormlord. And finally, the Strike Lightning is going to, or has pivoted and moved forward in a bid to try and take out this pesky
Las Cannon team.
That's the one, Las Cannon team. So realistically, the tactic I've gone here for is just to do a bit of some damage control, because I cannot get the guys in there, and I could put so many shots into it, but I probably wouldn't kill it, being it's armor 14 all round with 7 hull points. So it's
saving
a bit
that for turn 6.
Yeah, if it's an all-out Hail Mary and I've got nothing else left, I will probably go for that. But at the moment, I've got to kill what I can kill. So that's what brought us to these decisions here. First off, we're going to start with the Missile Launcher squad, and the Codness Signal from the Master of Signal is going to bump their ballistic skill up to a 5. So they're going to hit on 2s with their flat missiles against the Thunderbolt. Okay, so we're looking for 2s with this roll now. Oh, 3 1s. What is going on?
Dear.
So it's 3 hits against the Thunderbolts. Could still be enough. We'll find out now. So I need 4s to glance, and anything more than that to pen, and I still have Tank Hunter due to Imperial Fists. So I've got 1 penetrating hit and 3 penetrating hits. You now need to get 3 4-ups, or you're going down.
Let's do it. So the 4-up is from the chaff launchers. No,
and that is enough to. 2. So even though my terrible dice rolling let me down, I still crippled that Thunderbolt. So small victories there.
So we need to work out Crash and Burn.
And that is 1 downed
Thunderbolt.
Yeah, got to remember the names. And is blown up in a poof of smoke. Okay, moving on. The Tune Boys, the Volkite support squad, are going to fire into that Ashen Circle, hiding all the way down there. So I've got 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Let's see how we do. And that is 3 hits. We like that. Cool, looking for 2s to wound. And that is 3 wounds.
So, looking for 3-up armor saves.
And he takes 2 1s. He is definitely gone. Dead. Proving that the Volkite guys, even when they've been severely dwindled in numbers, are still packing the punch. Predators, as we said before, are going to fire at the Stormlord. Okay then, so We have 4 shots from the Predator autocannon. We'll do them individually this time because the one on the right doesn't need covers or doesn't give cover saves to the Stormlord from where it's angled. So we'll do our 4 shots from the Predator cannon. We're looking for 3s and then 6s. And that is, oh, that's a hit. So there's 2 hits from that. Oh, and then there was nothing to penetrate. Okay, now we're looking for 2 las cannons at the Stormlord. And it's 2 ones.
Dear.
Oh dear. Just when I thought my lives were going to pick up again, I was let down. No worries. Okay, next Predator, and this one will give you your 4+ cover save.
Yep.
So 4 shots from the Predator. Okay, so 3 hits. Looking for 6s. 2, 2 and a 1. No, sadly not. And then we're looking for 2 las cannon hits. 2 hits, thank God. Side armor 13, we're looking for 4s. And we're looking for 1 penetrating hit.
So 1 4+ cover save. That is... passed it on a 4.
I do nothing. Oh dear. Alright, so moving forward, we're going to try the quad mortars now. The quad mortars over to the Stormlord, and they're going to fire in the direct roll to get there. 4 shots. Wrong, 12 shots. I'm saying 4 because it was only 4 that hit last time, wasn't it? 12 shots into the Stormlord. Let's see if I can get my luck back this time. I don't think so. 6 hits. I'll take that. That's not the end of the world. 6 hits, strength 8. So I'm looking for
5s.
5s. Only hitting front armor, so 6s.
Front armor?
Yeah.
No, that'd be side.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking for 5s with re-rolls because of Sunder. Thank God for re-rolls, eh? All right, and then we'll try again. Oh, and I only got 1 5, so 1 glancing hit against that Stormlord.
Cover save. Saves again.
Loves it. Oh. So we have the Vindicator firing at the Stormlord, okay, and we're going to roll to see where it lands. So first off, we roll the scatter dice. Oh, and it's a hit. That scatter dice has at least been true to me this entire game.
It's hit every time bar 1.
Yeah.
It's been, yeah.
And even then it went back only 1 inch. Yeah, so really handy that. So we'll 2 dice because it's ordnance and pick the highest. Okay, and I need a 4 to glance.
There we
A
are.
5, there's a penetrating hit. Okay, it's AP2, so I'll roll to see if I get a 6, I'm going to do extra whole points on the damage table. Oh, look at that! The garage. So that is 1 plus D3 on the whole points. So that is 2, so that is 3 whole points down.
So it's taken 6 now, 3 left.
Lightning is now going to fire at that pesky
Las
cannon squad. 1 las cannon shot at the squad, hitting on 2s because of ground tracking auguries. Hits, garages are back. Okay, roll to wound, and it's a wound. So you get your 5+ cover save, however you will not get a feel no pain. And of course you would get a 6. Nice.
The dice have changed.
And then we're going to fire the twin-linked autocannon at the squad from the lightning. It's twin-linked. It's 2 hits. Roll to wound, 2s, and 1 wound.
So just a 5-up cover save again?
Yeah, just a 5-up cover save.
That is a 2. So that is a base dead, because strength 7...
1 team dead. Strength 7 counts as you out.
Doubles me out, yep.
Combat phase for the Imperial Fists, and Pollux is declaring a challenge.
Praetor will accept.
So he's not being a pansy this time.
He's not being a coward this time, no.
Awesome.
He's step up and chop off Pollux's head.
So I'm going to knock my attacks down to just the 1 at initiative 5 against you.
Okay.
And
so we go at the same time then?
Yeah.
So I got my 6 attacks.
I have my 1 attack.
4s though, right? Because it's...
Yeah, I'm weapon skill 6, you're weapon skill 6.
So looking for 4s. For 1 for Master Crafted. So make 2 hits. Not the greatest of starts.
As long as you don't get a 6, we'll be okay.
Get a 6. Well, Pollock's only got 2 wounds left, hasn't he? So looking for toughness 5, so 4 to wound.
Yep.
2 AP2 wounds, but no instant deaths.
Cool, so let's see how I do. And I'll take a wound, so I'm down to 1, however I do save 1.
You do get to hit me with your initiative 5.
Hitting back, I hit you on 4s with a reroll because I'm Master Crafted. Nope.
Master Crafted.
Still no, because I whiff every time.
Yes, 5 attacks. 2 from the sergeant, the normal trooper, and then 3 from the sergeant. Because he does have his +1 for the 2 close combat weapons. He's got 2 base. So hitting on 4s because of 3s because of majority weapon skill of the unit. So that is 4 hits. And then strength 5, toughness 5. So looking for 4s. For 2 wounds.
2 wounds at AP2. Pollock's
AP3.
AP3. So Pollock's gonna have to look out, sir, probably, because otherwise he's not gonna weather this.
Not on his 1 wound left.
No, so I'm gonna look out, sir, for some 2-ups. And I do look out, sir, both. Okay, and then I'm gonna try and tank him on your man here. Yep. So first one.
Yeah.
Loves it. Second one. No, but feel no pain. No. So he is gone. My apothecary with his 2 attacks, 1 hit, 1 wound on a 4.
So I will take it on the normal Ashen Circle dude. Dies.
The apothecary, the healer of the unit, has managed to do more than Pollux could.
So the 2 attacks coming back from the Power Axe.
Yep.
Ashen Circle, 2 hits, force to wound, nothing.
Oh dear.
Is it still force to wound? In fact, yeah, it will be because of
it's
Pollux.
the initiative step.
So that is it. So I win combat, but you're going to choose to pass, I presume?
Yep.
Because of Pollux.
So that is that combat done, and that is the only combat we have. So we'll roll into turn 4 of the Armies of Dark Compliance.
Movement phase then, my space chicken has just moved up a little bit just to get a shot on the Vindicator. They're trying to get some revenge. The demon Chosen has joined the lesser demons there, doing a bit of a daisy chain because he will also be moving through cover, so he could only get to the back of the squad. And then the Grenadiers on the far side over there have just moved forward slightly to get more shots in range of those of their tomb friends.
Not doing so good.
Not doing so good. And then the Stormlord here has just pivoted, aiming up the chufty of the lightning to try and take him out.
This should be interesting.
Should be interesting. Lots of shots, but looking for 6s. So we'll see how that goes. So psychic phase, Zardu's in the building on 1 wound, so he's not going to do anything.
So starting us off, we have the Stormlord firing into the rear of the lightning for a Hail Mary of 30 shots, but needing 6s.
It is needing 6s. So looking for, let's say, 15 shots. Batches of 15. Right, so looking for some 6s. 5.
I'm going to jink, by the way. I should have probably stated that at the beginning.
Yeah, I understand that. There's 5 to start with. Second round. That's another 1. So 6 total. They're looking for 4s. So that is 2 glances and 2 pens.
Dear, now I need some hot rolling air to do something. Come on, we need them garages all day long.
The pens are irrelevant. Oh, in fact, no, they're not. So you have to do them separately. So 2 glances.
Okay, so 2 glances. Nope, that's it gone anyway. And the 2 pens. So
3 whole points down.
3 whole points down. So only got 2, so that would have been it gone.
So again, crash and burn.
Crash and burn. So we actually made a slight error there, and our rules ninja picked it up. So lightnings have agile, and agile means that they have a 3+ jinx save, not 4+. So when we rolled back, we looked back on the camera, and actually he'd only lost 1 whole point.
Yep.
So that lightning is still very much in the game. Have Ben still got something to shoot left on his Stormlord?
Yeah, just the twin linked heavy bolter. So nothing so far. And that's 1 hit with heavy bolter.
Oh dear, now he needs a 5.
5. No dice.
So that is the lightning still remaining on 1 whole point. That's really good. I never knew that.
No.
Yeah.
Agile's there.
Learn something new every day, don't you?
So next up then, we'll do my space chicken into the front of the Vindicator. So looking for a 4. Hits.
Hits, nice.
Another 4 for a glance. No,
not quite.
No dice. Never mind. Then moving round, we'll do my 3 remaining las cannons over to
my missile launcher squad.
Missile launchers, yeah. So let's go for some. Looking for 4s. 2 hits this time.
Oh, nice.
They've been pretty good this game. And
you watch me save it again.
Look at that. 2 wounds.
Now I just need 2 nice 4-ups cover saves from my missile launcher squad here. And they look at that. They are absolutely embedded in there. They aren't going anywhere.
They are not going anywhere. Right, and then final shooting, I think, for the Dark Compliance is we worked out here. I've got 11 guys in range of the 2 remaining Tomb
Boys.
dudes. So 4. So looking for 3s.
Cool, 3 days.
It's pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
And they're only toughness 4, these ones, aren't they? So
Yeah.
looking for 5 for their strength 3 weapons. Cocked. For 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Could be
come
enough.
on. Could be enough. And we love it. The Tomb Boys are going nowhere.
On to
Assault phase. All right, so assault phase, I think we can go straight into it because the only thing charging is the demons, isn't it?
So yeah, let's roll that up. So charge phase. Oh, look at that.
Devils for days.
6s. Look at that. There
Nice.
we go. On to the assault phase. The dirty demons made their nice charge into that Vindicator there. But first up, we will carry on the challenge of the Praetor, trying to cut down off Pollux' last wound. Sam, what are you going to do with Pollux?
I think I'm going to drop his attacks down to 1 in hopes of smashing that Praetor in the face. Only because if I leave him to the end, then...
You might not be there.
Yeah.
Go for a bit of mutual destruction, shall we? So shall I roll my 6 dice?
Yeah, go for it. That's a really hot roll. Look at that.
Roll. So I can reroll that one.
Yeah.
Because of Mastercrafted. No. So could do those 6s again though.
However,
nice.
you now need 3s, not 4s, because I've no gone. Basically, I need a guy with a shield next to me to get my bonus.
Okay, so 3s. There we go. So there's 1 instant death.
Oh, instant death 1. He saves it.
Saves it, and then 3 more.
He loves it. Look at that.
He is there.
Sorry, I should have moved the camera onto the dice when I rolled them there. There was no cahoots going on, I promise. It was definitely a natural roll, that.
It was. So can he slap me back?
Oh, let's see. So, with all the powers of the Emperor imbued into him, he can.
Okay.
He can. Wounds.
So can his demon Iron Halo save him? It can again!
Oh dear!
He is hanging on in there today. So now we go on to initiative step 4, which is my Ashen Circle.
And my apothecary.
Yeah, so 3 attacks from my Ashen Circle, hitting on 3, so weapon skill 5. For 2 hits. And then looking for strength 5, so just looking for 3s. For 2 at AP 3. So have to do 1 at a time.
Cool, so yep, first one, loves it. And the second one, loves it.
Oh, you took on Pollux, brave.
Yeah, sorry, I should have stated that. I took on Pollux because I was like, the apothecary's there just for a bit of 5+ feel no pain.
No, makes perfect sense.
Cool, and that combat's a tie again.
No,
I've still got my apothecary.
And then my power axe.
2 hits.
Oh,
that was nearly rolling off. No wounds.
No wounds. So then finally the Ashen Circle guy with the power axe. So that is 1 hit. Is it enough? That is a wound. You're taking it on Pollux again.
Yeah. Oh, cocked.
Oh,
he loves
he
it.
loves it.
Pollux is now, them 3+ armor invuln saves are holding true. So that's another tie of that combat. We're never getting anywhere with that, are we?
Another stat combat. So over to the demons. So
There's 10 of them there. 3 attacks, so 30 attacks. I think it's going to be bye-bye Vindicator.
Let's have a look. So 15 first, looking for 3s. 12 so far. Second lot. 12 plus 9 is 21. So we'll do 15, followed by 6. So first 15, looking for 6s.
That 2 6s is enough, it's gone.
So does it blow up?
You can't blow me up, you're not AP2, you're AP dash.
Oh yeah, bye-bye Vindicator. And I can't consolidate because it is a vehicle.
That is the end of the combat for your turn. So, looking round, it's looking a bit bleak at the end of turn 4. Not sure what the fists are going to do in this case. We're going to have to consolidate and rethink about how to play this so that we can still get some sort of points and it not be a complete and utter whitewash.
So, Fist turn 4?
Fist turn 4 coming up next. Summary of the Imperial Fist movement phase. Nothing happened really apart from the lightning decided to run away from its bottom, getting shot up by the Stormlord, and it's now poised over here to try and snap shoot at those Grenadiers. Okay, so going straight into the shooting phase, the Predators are going to try again to whittle away at that Stormlord because we want that price of failure and that extra 2 victory points. Try and claw back some sort of semblance of victory from this game. 8 dice here from the autocannons, and we're looking for 3s. Okay, and that is 1, 2, 3. Good lord.
Oh, wow.
Every time. These guys need remedial gunnery training. Okay, and they're looking for 6s to do anything. And that is nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, and then we've got 4 las cannon shots going into the unit, so we'll roll it over here. Okay, and that is 2 hits. It's almost like we're guard shooting here.
Yeah, could be enough.
2 hits, and then we need
4s.
4s to do anything. And it's 1 glancing hit, of which you get a 4+ cover save.
No?
Nope, so he's down to 2 whole points.
Yeah.
Cool, and then our quad mortars are going to try and do the same because we desperately need to blow this up. 12 shots. Hopefully we do better than we did last time. Maybe not. 8 hits, and then I need 5s and 6s to do anything, but I do have Sunder. So that's 2 glancing hits so far. Nope, that was only 2 glancing hits. Once again, the quad mortars have whiffed against the...
So you've got 2 whole points left though.
Yep, so you need to
make at least one of these 4-ups.
He did, he's down to 1 whole point. And I've got nothing left that I can wound him. So moving on, we'll go to the missile launchers, okay? And they are going to take a pop at the heavy support squads up there from over here. Cognis Signum from the Master of Signal is going to up their ballistic skill again, so hopefully we don't roll too many 1s. Hey, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 guys firing, and we're now hitting on 2s. So, let's find a place to roll. It's all hit. 2s to wound. And that is 5 wounds against the unit.
So they've only got a 5-up cover save for the craters there, or the crate, should I say. So they're looking for 5s. So pass 2, what's that third one on the back?
That's a 1, so
1.
that's 3 dead.
That's enough to kill the squad.
Okay, and the apothecary just be behind himself.
Hide it at the back, yeah.
We have our Tune Boys. They're going to fire 4 shots at the approaching Grenadiers, hopefully whittling that down. All hit.
Oh no.
Nice. And then we need 2s to wound. And that is 3 wounds against the unit. AP 5.
So you got my 4-up armor save. I pass 2, and then it's strength.
Strength 6.
So 1 just dies, no feel, no pain there.
Oh, and then another deflagrate for a 1. I'm not doing too well with these deflagrate rolls. However, it kills 1. So the Shin Boys are still racking up the points and making their points back. Lightning still has to shoot, so it's going to snap shoot its autocannons into this squad here for 2 shots with my autocannons. Nope, but twin linked. Still nothing, and then 1 twin linked las cannon. Nope, and then we'll re-roll that. Oh, and it hits. And watch it roll a 1 now. No, it's a wound.
It will be a cover save from the
4+ cover save from the barricades.
Saves it with the demon again.
Imperial Fist shooting phase wrapped up nicely. Stormlord's still holding on. We need to destroy it to claw back those points, otherwise the game is going to take away from us very quickly. Combat then, it's a nice and quick combat. It's Pollux and the Apothecary left against the Praetor and the 2 Ashen Circle. So Pollux again is going to reduce his attacks to 1 in order to try and punch that Praetor in the face.
And the Praetor is going to try and take off Pollux's last remaining wound. So again, with his 6 attacks hitting on 4s, but with Master Crafted. So that's it, look at that, 5 hits. And then looking for 3s now, because Pollux doesn't get his +1
no, he does
toughness. Oh, only 1.
It's not even instant death.
It was a whiff, look at that.
Oh, so see if we can hold it back. Oh, look at that. Pollux cares not. Okay, and then we have his Pollux's hit back for another 6.
Look at that.
Apologies, I nearly hit one of your models. I did hit one of your models then.
Right.
6, and it needs a 2 to wound. And it's a wound. Come on, do not make your 4-up invuln save.
Again!
Oh, look at that devil every time.
There we are. So we go on to initiative step 4, which is the Ashen Circle's Iconoclast Sergeant. So looking for 3s.
No, you're not. You're looking for 4s. On weapon skill 6.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, majority weapon skill is the highest weapon skill for his 2 models.
That is true.
So you're looking for 4s, and that is not enough.
So now we move on to Apothecary initiative
4 with his 2 attacks hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Can he wound? He got 2 wounds.
He can. So we'll take them on the Iconoclast with his 2-up armor save. Saved.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Would have been. And then finally is the Ashen Circle with the Power Axe with 1 hit. And then nothing.
Oh, and this combat goes again.
Wow. So end of Fist turn?
End of Fist turn 4, rolling into Army of Dark Compliance, turn 5.
Got my D3 for victory
Oh yes,
points.
of course it is. You get to roll your D3 for being stuck in that building that I can't get you out of.
So currently it's 1-1 on the victory points. We've had it for a turn each. Oh,
3.
no,
He's now shot up to 4. And there's nothing I can do about that. So it's now 4-1 to the Armies of Dark Compliance. Hey, let's see what happens in turn 5.
Dark Compliance turn 5 movement. So the Stormlord's moved up because it's got 1 hull point left. So if it does go nuclear, at least it'll be in the fist lines. The Space Chicken's moved up to try and get some revenge on the Predators, and that's really it. Oh, and the Demons have moved round to take on the artillery. So there's no psychic phase. So we'll just roll straight into shooting. So we'll start on with my Space Chicken through at the last cannon, at the Predators. Looking for a 4. It hit.
And that's a 5.
Looking
Nice.
for front armor 13.
Yeah, so you need a 4.
Nothing.
Oh dear.
Good start. And then we'll go on to the Stormlord. Looking for only 15 shots this time because it had to move.
But it's going to chew up.
It is going to chew up.
Now, because they are artillery, they are toughness 7, so you will be looking for 5s here.
So let's see how it goes. So
Might not go as well as you think.
15 shots, looking for 4s. Only 4 hits. Wow. Looking for 5s. No wounds.
Oh dear.
And then 3
Heavy bolter.
twin link heavy bolters. No. 3 hits though, and then looking for 6s.
6s
For 2.
Oh, look at that. Look at those 2 skulls, just when you need them. Oh dear, I shouldn't have rolled them under there, but that's 2 1s, so that's 2 guys from the squad dead. However, not enough to remove an artillery piece. And I'm sure next turn they will respond in kind.
So, and then finally over here, the Grenadiers, we've got 14 shots from the Grenadiers into the 2 remaining Tomb fellas. 14 looking for 3s. 5 hits.
Oh
Wow.
dear. And then 5s.
2.
2 wounds. Oh, it's enough to do it though. Come on, the Tomb boys. They love it. They have survived all game. I'm so impressed. It's a shame they're not really good in combat, otherwise I'd have charged them forward to get into that building.
Yeah, they have done. They have probably been MVPs, I think. And then that is it for the shooting phase for the Dark Compliance. We'll move straight on to the assault phase. We've got some demons charging into the artillery. Can artillery overwatch?
Artillery cannot overwatch, no.
Okay, so charging in with a 6.
Oh, sorry, no, they can overwatch with just their infantry,
fire.
but no, with the infantry bolt pistols. But we'll roll that off camera, just see what happens.
There we are.
Cool, 6. So we'll roll off the Overwatch off camera and then see how the land lays after that. And coming back into the combat phase for the Army of Dark Compliance, and we've got this combat stalemate here that's been going for the majority of this game, and we'll see how it goes now. Can Pollux, using his 1 dice, kill that Praetor? Or can the Praetor kill Pollux? We'll find out in a second.
So 6 dice for the Praetor still, looking for
4s.
4s. Find some space, there we are. Oh, not so good. Master crafted. Oh, so it's only 3 hits this time.
Oh, only 3.
Only 3. So we're looking for 3s to wound though now, aren't we?
Yeah, looking for 3s to wound. Oh,
none.
None.
Wow.
Pollux could survive this yet.
Is
Right,
this the
so
turn?
he's got his 1 dice and he's hitting on 4s. But he hits. And he's wounding on 2s. He wounds. Come on.
Can he
4
do
up
it?
invuln save. And it's all over.
Finally.
That Praetor finally
dies.
he
There we
couldn't
go.
resist the will of he was insisting on a fisting.
He
I
was
said I would get that out in one
You
game.
will get it in, yeah. Initiative step 4 then, we've got the Iconoclast. No hits.
Not enough.
Wow, this could be it. And then your Apothecary.
Apothecary hits on twice, so 2 attacks hits on 4s. He doesn't hit at all.
And then just the Power Axe remaining for 1 hit.
And it doesn't wound again. So technically, Pollux wins that combat this time.
He wins by
3.
3.
Because that was a 3 wound character.
So they are demons. So
That
doesn't
mean
matter.
No, it doesn't matter in this phase.
3 dice for the Word Bearers. Oh, it's a cocked 1. Oh, and a 6.
Oh
The
dear.
Sergeant's still alive, so we are okay.
We are okay. So the combat continues. However, it's not looking great now for the Ashen Circle.
It is not. So
as we roll into, we've still got this combat down here.
Got that combat, yeah.
Everyone only cared about that combat. This one's a misnomer. Demons against the artillery. I think we know who's going to win that one.
We do, hopefully. So lots of 15 hitting on 4s.
Hitting on
But
4.
preferred, and it's not
I'm weapon
is
skill
it?
4, yeah. So it is wounding on. Sorry, hitting on 4s. Weapon skill 4.
The first 15, 7 hits so far. 7 hits plus 16 hits in total. Strength 4.
Strength 4 against toughness 4 because it's just the strength of the
crew.
crewmen.
So let's go for that. We've got some Wrens.
Let me know how many Renans you got.
Got 3 Wrens and then 2, 4, 5, 7 normal saves.
So, how many Rens, sorry?
3 Wrens.
So 3 Rens will kill that guy and then kill this base here.
Yeah.
Cool, and then 7 normal saves,
7 normal
yeah?
armor saves.
2, 4, 6, and 7. Oh, that's not good. So another 2 die. So that would be another guy, and then this will take a wound.
And we've got the Herald, not Herald, sorry, Chosen.
The Chosen.
With his 3 attacks plus 1 for charging.
Yep.
So again, looking for 4s, is it? So that's 2 hits. And just the 1 wound this time, I believe.
Cool, just the 1 wound. Is it going to kill that last artillery piece? And no, it does not. So that means that you have caused how many wounds so far? I believe it's been
4 so far.
4 so far, so I've lost the combat. I hit you back with 2 attacks. Actually, it'll be more attacks because
4 attacks, yeah, because
4 attacks.
2 guys get to go as well.
Yeah, so 4 attacks hitting on 4s, and I get 2 hits. And it is 3 and a 1, not enough to do it. So you win the combat by 4.
Yeah.
Cool, so I am leadership 8 as standard because I'm a space marine. I've got no sergeants or anything. So I've got to get under 4 on 2 dice, so I'm going to be run down. And I got a 7, which is not what I wanted. So
dice off. 5.
4. So you catch me, and that is my artillery squad. My quad mortars gone.
That is the end of Dark Compliance turn 5. Onto the Fist turn 5.
Nice and quick there. As we've said before, there's not much left. So we'll rock up into turn 5 for the Imperial Fists. Beginning of turn 5 for the Imperial Fists, and we don't have a lot left. Nothing has moved. We are sort of standing our ground. We've still got Pollux in combat. We've still got 2 fully full-healthed Predators, and they're going to be bearing down on that Stormlord, trying to take down its last hull point. 1 left. Still have the missile launchers. They still can't see the Stormlord, which is annoying. However, there's a sort of trench full of conscripts there that will love some AP3 missiles in their face, and we've still got the Tomb guys who are still hanging on at the end. So we've still got still got a bit of punch, and let's see what we can do. So we're going to move up into the shooting phase now, and we're going to go through with the Predators first. Okay, I can't hit you with my Predator cannons because you're now front armor facing. 14. So I'm going to go with some las cannons and see how we do. Okay, and I've got 3 hits against you now.
Good start.
I only need to get 1, so I need to get, I believe it's a 5 or a 6 to do anything.
5 or 6, yeah.
There's no cover save now, so I just need,
there
look at that, a 5, a 4 and a 3, but that 5 is enough to clench the destruction of that Stormlord.
There we go. Do you want to roll on the catastrophic damage table?
Oh, I do. And then I'll go get my bin lid.
And we'll go from there, yeah.
And it's a 5.
Oh, that's the big one.
A nice one. There's our happy bin lid. Okay, and it's in the middle it's going to be strength D, then it's going to be strength 10, then it's strength, what's the third one?
Strength 5.
Strength 5. However, it scatters before we do anything, so roll scatter dice, and it hits, so it's going there, which means it's going to clip Pollux maybe?
No one gets the D, but yeah, few people are going to get some of the slightly weaker strength 5. So,
oh no.
So yeah, it's going to be 4 there, 2 are mine, 2 are yours.
Oh, lovely.
It is AP4, so.
Okay, well at least we'll get a save from that. Okay then, so you want to do my 2 and I'll do your 2.
2 wounds.
And nothing from me because standard. So 2 wounds, 1 on Pollux, and he's fine, and 1 on the Apothecary. Oh, feel no pain.
Oh yeah.
No, the Apothecary's gone. This is not what I expected.
And the Stormlord is removed.
Okay, however, that was 2 victory points in the bank, so I'm now up to 3. It's a little bit better. So moving over to the missile launchers now, and the missile launchers are going to use the Master of Steel is going to up their ballistic skill again to 5, and they're going to fire at the wave of conscript pouring out of that trench system. So there's still 6 missile launcher guys, hitting on 2s. That's all hit, and then roll to wound, and that is 5 just outright dead.
5 dead conscripts. Wow. Do you want to do the Volkites as well?
Yeah, we'll do the Tomb Boys while we're here. 4 dice, hitting on 3s, and that's all 4 hit. 2s to wound, and that is all 4. Wrong, sorry, 2 1s. So that is 2 hits. Oh, 2 wounds, sorry.
So AP 6.
AP 6.
So 2 4-up arm saves. No, and then strength.
Strength 6. You're not getting your feel no pain.
No, so just 1 more dice.
Cool. And then do I get my deflagrate? I do.
And there's another one.
Freem.
That's enough to be force the leadership test.
Oh, force the leadership check. Are they going to run?
They are on a 9, but due to the provenance rule, they become pinned instead of falling back.
Nice. Straight into the combat here.
Straight into that. So what's Pollux going to do?
So I reckon Pollux is going to he's going to go wait to initiative 1.
Going to go initiative 1. So the Iconoclast first.
There's 3 attacks hitting on. Still nothing.
And then
now watch him with his 3 attacks. He's going to punch both of you into oblivion.
So you get 3 attacks.
I do get 3 attacks.
I get 2 from my power axe.
Cool. So as the other guest, you get to go first.
Okay. So 2 from the power axe. Then look at that, double 1s.
Nice. And then I will hit you back on 3s with Mastercrafted. Still nothing. Not enough to kill you. However, I could force the subject. That's 1 on a 5-up in Vun.
So he's a 5-up.
I do not want to see a devil now.
So I'm going to take the demon save on the sergeant to try and keep the power axe alive.
No.
So he is dead. So I lose by 1. So it'll be down to an 8.
No, you're down to a 7, aren't you?
7 because I lost by 1. So Webbear's 3 dice. Oh no! Look at that.
Oh dear! I did it again. I said I couldn't make the. Well, everyone laughed at me. Said I couldn't make the word bearers run. I've done it twice. So for a 3, a 1. Oh yes, and he's gone. I think not. And Pollux has come after that 4-turn slog. He's come out victorious. He is on 1 wound. He is about to get hit by a las cannon from a chicken.
He is,
but he's still alive. So he will now consolidate for 3 inches. Let's see if he can move himself back. Well, we'll do that off camera, and then that is it for this turn 5. However,
D3.
Ben's still got his dice for his D3. I almost forgot there's still guys in there.
Just another 1. Just keeping it close.
So it's now, how many points are you on now?
So with my
5.
1, so it's now 5 to 3.
5 to 3. Still not, that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay, and we'll come back to turn 6. Okay, beginning of turn 6, and not a lot's happened with the Army of Dark Compliance. However, the chicken, I think, is about as poised just to take a shot at Pollux.
Try and take that last wound.
The demons, what have the demons done?
So the demons have moved around. Again, if the chicken can't kill Pollux, the demons are going to try and finish the job. So it's been a very rapid movement
Did these guys do anything?
So they are pinned. So they are just sitting down there for this turn.
Of course they are, yeah. I forgot they were pinned.
Nothing for them. So, yes, very quick movement phase. No psychic phase because, again, Zardu's in the building. So just very 1 shot from the shooting phase then. So las cannon, looking for a 4. It hits. Looking for a 2 still. It wounds.
Oh dear.
3 up.
3 up.
Oh,
and he makes it.
Survives.
The 5 up in Vun.
Look at that.
Oh, wrong. 3 up in Vun. I rolled on a 5.
So we may as well roll straight into the assault phase then. So the demons are going to charge in.
Well, I'm going to overwatch you first with my melter to the face.
Yeah, so I will charge in a mighty 7. So they are in.
Demon. Imagine if that had been 2 1s.
There we go. That would have failed.
Anticlimactic. And I got nothing on an overwatch. So Pollux is going to be eaten by demons. Combat phase. All the demons versus Pollux. And he has to issue a challenge if the demons aren't going to issue a challenge to him.
So the Herald may as well. Sorry, the Chosen may as well. So yeah, Chosen issues a challenge.
Well, Pollux will accept.
What's he going to do with his attacks?
Well, so he's going to downgrade his attacks to 1 because he is initiative 5, and I believe you are initiative 4.
Oh yeah, so Pollux goes first.
Pollux will go first. Your weapon skill 4, I believe,
yep.
And I'm weapon skill 6, so I will hit you on 3s, and I'm mastercrafted. And there's a hit for a 5. Roll to wound. It's a wound.
So
5 up demon save.
5 up demon save.
No, and the Chosen is splatted turn one.
Splatted indeed. So take away the Chosen. So now we have 30 attacks coming back from the demons.
You will not get your preferred enemy here, though.
No, because he is dead. So got 15 attacks, going twice, looking for 4s.
Yeah.
8 from the first lot.
Oh.
And we go from the second lot. 19.
19 hits, and
19
then 4s
hits.
to wound as well.
4s to wound. So let's do have here a bit more space.
More space.
Wow, look at that. So 2.
How many Wrens have we got?
Oh, there's 2 Wrens, 3, 4, 5, 6 Wrens.
It doesn't actually matter because I've got an inbound save on all of them, so.
That's true. So 6 Wrens plus 5, 6. 6 normal.
Oh dear, so that's 12 saves that Pollux needs to make now.
So you've got 6 at 2 up.
No, because he's only got 3 up plus
Has he?
save as normal.
Oh, okay, so yeah, 12 3 ups then.
Yeah, the one downside about Alexis Pollux is for some unspeakable reason he's in power armor. None of these need to be a 2 or a 1 and he'll have bossed it.
Oh,
no,
there it is.
unfortunately, Pollux has fallen.
That'd be Warlord.
Yeah, that would be Warlord for Benjamin. Okay, so that is the end of the Armies of Dark Compliance turn 6. Okay, moving into the final Imperial Fist turn 6. Just going to be a summary. We won't even do any right dice rolls. We'll just go through what happened. So, turn 6 summary. All we did was we pivoted round. The Predators fired at the building to try and take it down as part of the mission parameters. If I'd blown it up, I'd have got D6 victory points as a last-ditch effort. Okay, we caused 1 glancing hit against it because it is armor 14 all round. And then we tried again with the missile launchers and we got very little in terms of we actually got nothing. It is what it is. There was nothing we could do to sort of bring it back. So that is turn 6 of the Imperial Fist done. As you can see, there's not much left across this battlefield.
Been pretty brutal.
It's been pretty brutal. And we'll then go in for a consolidation and a wrap up at the end of the video. Oh, before that though,
D3.
as Ben just reminded me, he still gets his final D3 for being in the building.
Oh,
and he gets the devil of course.
There we go.
Nice. Right, so tune in for the wrap up at the end. Okay then guys, that was the end of the game. How do you think it went, Ben?
It was good. It was a brutal game, I think.
Yeah, it was one of the thing with I always love about Heresy is nothing survives. There's just it doesn't matter how many points you're playing. The sheer ferocity of the firepower and melee that goes on in the game just means that everything dies. Yeah. And it was no different in today's game.
No, I think looking at what's left on the table, there's literally very little. Yeah, absolutely brutal game. And I think, so we'll come on to the victory points in a minute, but I think the victory points don't quite show how brutal the game was.
No. I mean, if you'd have had like kill points in there, that would have been.
Yeah.
We were talking like 30 points a piece or something.
Yeah.
I would say the mission probably hindered us a little.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice playing a Book 9 mission. Obviously, as we talked about at the start, the kind of the building rules don't really lend themselves very well to this mission.
No, because it's first person to get in the building, the other person then has to blow it up.
Well, that's it.
Or they forfeit. So that's why we house ruled it. Although we should have, I think, edited the house rules to say it was 1 unit from each army can be in there at any one time, because we found that you just rushed it with like multiple units, and there was no way I was ever gonna.
No, so I charged 1 from each door, didn't I? And then I think your 1 squad of breaches in there just couldn't handle it. But
if I'd done it would work. If you'd have just filled it with 1 unit and I'd charged with like 5 or 6 units, you'd have been the same. Yeah, it'd have been the same.
Yeah.
1 unit's just not gonna. I mean, unless maybe you put Terminators in there with 3 up invuns, you might.
Yeah, it was just interesting because you think about, if you look at the rules as we understand them, as in from the book, my 2 TAC Marines that were in there were effectively invulnerable. Yeah. So 2 guys could have got in there at the start of my turn 2, and then just stood there for the most of the game. And
yeah, exactly. And those were 2 guys that they'd just been absolutely trounced by a Master of Signal.
They had. So victory points then. So on the D20, it worked out as 9-3
to you,
to the word bearers. Yeah,
purely Armies of Dark Compliance.
Armies of Dark Compliance,
not pure word bearers.
Not yet. So,
your army would. So the synergy between the word bearers and your militia works really well, and the fact that you summon demons. I mean, I enabled you because
you did. Yeah, you lent me the demons, and I think that's a good addition. I think it's
sort of gives that word bearers, because word bearers are considered one of the weaker legions now. I think just because if they've got an older, even though they were in book 5, their rules weren't really updated.
No.
Sort of modern day legions have got I mean, Dark Angels now have.
Let's not even talk about those.
Yeah, if they take Lion, they get our Legion trait just for free.
Yeah.
And it's like sort of, well, you know, what's the. But you know, the fact that we can summon demons and no one else can, even though they can take them as allies, is still a little nifty.
It is a handy little trick.
Yeah.
Although the Legion rules kind of failed me this time, as you said. You not only managed to make the Word Bearers run once, but twice.
And it was Ashen Circle as well.
It
The
was
most
Ashen
fanatic
Circle,
of Word Bearers,
I know.
and they ran away
I know.
because they couldn't stand against the shields.
Yeah. But I think my Ashen Circle did do well. I was quite chuffed with the performance of those.
Yeah,
So.
I'd agree. I mean, I used to have some. I actually gave them to you, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Because I prefer Gal Warback and more demony stuff. But I think, though, MVP, I said for me, has got to be the support squad with the Volkite.
For
Because
sure.
they stood there for every turn. They took everything you threw at them, and still at the end were still shooting strong.
Yeah. I mean, my Ashen Circle did well, but I think, you know, I hate to say it, but the Praetor just for tanking the amount of slaps from Pollux and still surviving. Pollux got him in the end, but
it took an awful long time, didn't it?
Much longer than it should have done. So
cool. Well, thank you for being our first guest on the channel. Guys, if you like this, please like, share and subscribe with your friends, or not subscribe with friends, share the video on Facebook, etc., on the relevant Facebook heresy pages. You know, we're at 100 followers now, and thank you so much for those who have followed us, but we want to sort of push this out. Like we said in all the other previous bat reps, we want to, when you look on YouTube, there's not that much heresy content. There's a lot of 40k bat reps. We're trying to push in this sort of chilled atmosphere where we play a lot of heresy because, you know, we're all mad for better games in the Age of Darkness. So
heresy, yeah.
Cool. Thank you again, Ben, for coming.
Thanks for having
the
me.
game.
And I hope to be back soon.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one.